Just like shut up.
It's not my fault that I talk too much. Damn it.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
So I don't want to freak you out, but I can see inside your room from the street. Get some blinds and call me back. Or just come outside because I'm here right now. Alright. Bye. Nightfall, slow motion, and I shouldn't be here. I know. How about we don't think for once? Just move with me. How about we just say what we want on the count of three? move with me? How about we just say who you are on the count of three? I'm outside and I don't wanna stay. I think you should know. I'm outside.
Took it all and now there's nothing left. You're too codependent. You hate all of my friends. Don't know how to fix it, but losing you's like taking one last breath. We're so disconnected. Like every time we message, I really thought you meant it. Took it all and now there's nothing left. Oh, 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 You took it all and now there's nothing left. Do you think about me? Everybody get come around with the everybody get down. That's right, that's right. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. That's right.
That shit fucking hard, bro.
Everybody get down. That's right, that's right. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. That's right.
Sorry to everybody else that gotta go after that.
Do you think about me? Everybody get come around with the everybody get down. That's right, that's right. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. That's right, that's
Damn.
everybody get down. That's right, that's right. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. That's right, everybody get down.
Don't look at me, don't look at me. Cried all the water on my body. Even the desert ain't gon' want me. My body shaking with apology. But ain't nobody feeling sorry for me. Not even me. And why should anybody understand? I made this whole mess with both my hands. I did all this shit myself. I created my own hell. Every fucking time I lose my mind, I'm leaving all the ones I love behind. I know I'm guilty, guilty, guilty. someone tell me who the fuck am I? I can't even look me in the eyes. I used to emulate the sun. Look at me now, what have I done? Why? I was blood on my hands. I'm sick in the head. I wish you could feel how sorry I truly am. Has anybody been there? Will I find my way out? How do I forgive myself? I feel like I'm stuck in hell. I'm guilty, guilty, guilty. Don't look at me, don't look at me. I'm filthy, filthy, filthy. Can somebody kill me? Does anyone hear me? Don't look at me, don't look at me. I'm filthy, filthy, filthy. Somebody kill me. Does anyone hear me? forget me, that's alright. Magic doesn't last through the night. As we were told so long ago, memories are to be held close. But maybe it's time to let go, let go, let go. But maybe it's time to let go. I heard that you're better now, hiding out in a seaside town. Always knew what I wanted reflected back to me. A life like a mask kept me wondering if you are coming back. And I miss you in the winter with the windows down, a dazzling fire and a tarnished crown. Are you coming back? 'Cause holding on to you is like holding on to smoke. You're drifting through my fingers every time I think I'm getting close, and I go. You know it all. How you wrapped around my mind. You let me fall. 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 Walls I built all tumble down, barriers of a heart I found, and I want it back. I let you in, kept you company, gave until I couldn't breathe. Do you remember that? Holding on to you is like holding on to smoke. You're drifting through my fingers every time I think I'm getting close, and I fall. You know it all. How I gave you what I had, I gave it all. But you let me fall. 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 'Cause holding on to you is like holding on to smoke. You're drifting through my fingers every time I think I'm getting close, and I go. You know it all. How you wrapped around in my mind, and you let me fall. 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 You let me fall.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pressure Point 2025. For those of you who saw me yesterday, it's me back again. It's me, Criggy Effect. With here, it is 2BA. How you doing, my guy?
I gotta say, I'm doing really well and pretty excited for some Fatal Fury action. This is a significant tournament as we are coming off the preface of the latest patch notes. We got the billionaires, we got a bunch of buffs from a bunch of different characters. So I'm interested to see what all kind of characters we're going to have at this tournament.
Yeah, something you forgot to mention about this patch. We got Ken Masters now. He's in the game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how much you've dabbled with Ken, but he is definitely a little bit on the quirky side. Having all six of his normals, with the heavy variants being put onto forward or down forward for the crouching position. So a lot of his routing is going to be different compared to the rest of the Fatal Fury cast. He also does have follows different movement rules. So the fact that he cannot really cancel his forward dash means that moving with him is going to be a little bit quirky, but his damaging routes, oh man, they hit like a truck. So really curious to see if anyone is actually going to be pulling out the Ken, especially with how new he is in comparison to the patch.
Yeah, you put it in a really good way. He kind of doesn't play like a Fatal Fury character. He plays more like his Street Fighter 6 iteration. I've also made the joke where he plays like Street Fighter 6 or 6 Strike. That's how he plays.
Yes, absolutely. That is a beautiful way of putting it, because he does have his standard Street Fighter 6 routing, but he also does have a unique cancels similar to that of Third Strike. My favorite one being forward light kick into his kick super. So, again, hopefully we get to see a good bunch of him in this game. But, like you mentioned before, Billy, a lot weaker in comparison. I think Hoku Tamaru also got a little bit slap on the wrist. Same with Kind, but Salvatore, though, that character is a lot more fresher now.
Man, yeah. Having projectile invulnerability, or it's forgot. He has like weird names for all of his moves.
Yeah. His little stomp makes it so that he's able to break normal projectiles. So that's going to be making it a little bit easier for him to get in on the more zoning playstyles. So yeah, Salvatore being a little bit nicer. A lot other characters. I know Mai was another character that got a new route because of her kick super being able to be activated a little bit lower to the ground. So if any of my players are in the building, I really...
All right, but speaking of players, looks like we got our first match up here ready for stream.
I don't know what they are. It looks like they might be finished warming up. However, it's going to be very scary. The fist has been bumped. Let's get our gameplay feed rolling real quick. Come on. Pressure Point 2025 is the first match. We got Dub. We got Saito. Let's see what characters we got. Gato versus Hotaru. Okay.
Oh man, this is the canon matchup. Gato versus Hotaru. Now, one character, Gato, very, very strong character, but it feels like, at least at the top level, we don't really see much of Gato outside of Shin and Punko, so let's see what Dubs brings to the table here.
Yes. And I will say he's much more unique compared to his Mark of the Wolves counterpart, especially with the inclusion of his back turn stance, making his mix-up game a lot more devious. That being said, I think this is actually just going to be a button check from what I'm seeing right now. I think we're still trying to get a feel for the characters, try and warm up our muscles and fingers. Maybe not? No, I
was gonna say, pretty heavy neutral here.
Yeah, I was about to say, that is the most interesting way to start an actual match right now, but looks like we are going to be going into it.
Ooh, beautiful jump over the fireball. Dubs, no, drops the combo. Oh, a lot.
Yeah, and Hotaru also dropping their rev combo, somehow not buffering 214K in that scenario. Yeah, you gotta get out of back turn stance if you want to get rid of the projectile. Ooh, a little bit scrambly, especially with Hotaru being an overheat. But yeah, just coming in with the low. It's gonna give Dubs a little bit of a dirty first round.
It might be a dirty first round, but hey, it's a round win regardless. But something I want to notice about these two players is they're spending a lot of rev meters. At the beginning of the match, I don't know if you caught it, but Dubs almost put themselves in overheat. And after Saito put themselves in overheat, they kind of deterred the round for Dubs, so...
Yeah. Okay, that looks a lot cleaner. Dub's gonna be taking that first. The second round, a lot cleaner than they did the first round. Oh, immediately going back to character select. We might actually have some button issues from what I'm feeling. But neither player wanted to be like, all right, let me just like go back, let's like fix the buttons and then let's just start it over. You know, very understandable. I've definitely been at that position where I actually bound my button to the wrong command, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna let game one play out. I'm gonna play it awkwardly, but I'm gonna make it work. So, you know, that might have been the situation that we saw here. It looks like we are gonna be going back into it. I doubt we're gonna see any character swaps this early in the bracket.
We did have that weird moment at the beginning where it almost looked like a button check, and also we saw a few combo drops, so that might have been reason.
Yeah.
And, hey, look at that! Ken Masters has arrived at the tournament!
Yeah, so like I said, gonna be a little bit weird considering that Hotaru is a bit Shoto-like. However, at the rate that Dubs is going, I don't think it's gonna we're gonna be releasing too much stuff. Okay, there we go! Fireball into the Tatsu, Rev Blow for the hard knockdown, I understand.
Oh, and that was also a good fireball at the end because it put Dubs out of SPG.
Okay, another Rev combo right away. No Rev Blow for the heavy knockdown. However, oh, he does get punched out of his pressure, so Dubs is gonna steal the corner once again.
Oh my gosh, we're matching on Wake Up and it works out for Saito! We gotta find a way to get out of this corner unless Dubs is going to get the high dodge to take Saito out and take the first round.
Yeah, and I'm really liking Saito's comfortability right now. See, again, it's that early game that's going to be a little bit weird because of the fact that Saito is going to have that middle SPG, not going to have a clean option for that Rev Blow. Doesn't matter if Dubs is going to be going hard on the offense. Drops the combo, unfortunately. It should be a big punish. Doesn't combo into the red line gear? No way, that's crazy.
Ooh, yeah. Doesn't go for red lane or hidden gear because that Saito has lost the opportunity to go for hidden gear. Dubs fully capitalizing on it. I don't think it's going to be enough unless we rev the lane thing. We don't.
Yeah, I was surprised that we didn't go for that DP rev. However, just footsies him out. Dubs will be taking that second game. It looks like we are going to be running best of 5 throughout this entire tournament.
Yeah, first to 5. I personally like running first to 5, best of 3 because these games run by really fast in Fatal Fury. So it's also just more games for our players to play.
Exactly, but going for that back turn doesn't really do anything out of it, so a little bit of meter being spent out there. Good light DP. Tried to be cute with a target combo, but Rev Blow it out. Saito getting the chance to Rev Blow back, not even SPG.
Oh my gosh, Saito just keeps on getting blown up with these high dodges. Cannot find an opportunity to jump in on Dubs.
Jinrai kick, but unfortunately loses advantage. Do we spend the bar? Yes, we do. Big conversion off of Dubs, putting himself in set point now.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh my gosh, the God button, the forward B.
JD, calling out the high Jinrai follow-up, but big Shoryu Repa coming out from Saito, forcing Dubs out of SPG now. Doesn't matter as Dubs gets that cross-up, puts him in the corner. Gonna spend that bar as well. One more clean touch should be lights out for Saito.
Oh, I like the idea of Dubs with the backdash. Going to punish Saito, but it's okay. We got the high dodge. At the end of the day, it's enough for Dubs to take Saito out. And just for an update for everyone watching at home, I believe this is a round robin pools situation. So every single player in their pools is going to play against each other. So Saito here is not being eliminated from the tournament and still has a chance to make it to top cuts.
Gotcha. But yeah, good stuff to both people. A good way to warm up today, especially a good way to start off the tournament. Again, seeing that Ken in action, the one thing that I'm really curious to see is that whenever Ken gets someone knocked down all the way full screen, I'm really curious to see if any Kens will be implementing his command dash. Because of how far it goes, you also get options to go for a Dragon Lash or a Tatsu for the extra carry. So going to be really curious to see if someone is going to be implementing that on the knockdown scenarios.
Another thing Ken can do is the running. He can still do running DP in City of the Wolves,
Yes.
right?
Yes, he does have run DP in this game.
Because I don't feel like I've seen many Kims go for that, at least as much as they do in Street Fighter 6. So
Right.
I'm wondering if that is something we could see Kim players go for, at least not in this tournament, but just in the future as the meta evolves and how people play Ken. But just curious to see how that character evolves over time.
But yeah, looks like it's going to be taking a little bit of a minute for our next set of players to come up to the stage. So let's get some ads rolling, because we got a lot of sponsors. We got some way to pay the bills here. Because I know we got a lot of, cool people helping out sponsor the tournament. I know there's also a really sick game, I think, that's also, showing up, having some good time, putting the names out, as well as a bunch of other tournaments that we have on, it's going to be coming up soon. Hello, everyone. Glad we're back here. It's me, Critty Effect, and 2BA once again. So, next match, how are you feeling about the people that could be coming up? What matchups are you kind of excited to see?
That's a good question because after watching so many majors for this tournament, I've seen a lot of like Billy's, Kynes, Hokutomaru's, but I guess specifically with this new patch, a few characters I would like to see specifically with their changes. One, Dongkwon, my favorite character. He got a lot of good changes. But it looks like we're going to be seeing instead Doves right again. Oh my gosh! It's a
Oh,
Gato
hello
mirror.
there! Gato Mirror, let's go. I want to see a lot more of this character. Again, a character that you would be surprised with how strong he is. Not seen that much in high-level play.
It's interesting. So, we obviously know he's a strong character, but it's just hard to tell how strong he is because there hasn't been much gameplay of that character in these big tournaments. But regardless, we're going to see how it goes here.
Yeah, and one of the most curious things that I see coming out from Dub's side is that he's actually switching the position of his SPG meter, putting it at the end instead of the beginning of the match. So I'm really curious to see how that adjustment will be, especially since now they're pretty even health bars.
I tell you what, one adjustment we're immediately seeing Dubs automatically going for the wake up Rev Ball. Oh, Eldino take kill! Okay, we still
Oh, no.
Oh, that was really scary.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Dubs kind of had El Nino to death, but unfortunately running into that DP kind of threw the momentum in El Nino's favor. Doesn't matter as Dubs is going to take a casual 40% onto El Nino's face, and again on the pickup.
Ooh! I love that reset. Didn't believe that the combo would kill. DP, make sure El Nino stays in the corner. They're still alive though. Never mind, they're not alive.
Yeah, get that quick step kick out of here. Dub's going to tie it up. Going to the final round of game 1. And a run-up DP is an insane round start option. That being said, we get a punch starter. Gonna do some big damage real quick. Get El Nino out of that SPG.
Something I'm noticing, Dubs, he's saving all of his meter here. As soon as I say that, go ahead and activate the low one so that now a simple combo should be enough to kill Onino here.
I think what he might be doing is that he's trying to force his opponent into the corner so he can confirm into that rising super that we see right there. His other super, the one where he snaps the neck, yes, it is a lot more consistent to hit because of its range. However, it does deal less damage. So I wonder if that's the mindset in the super choice.
Regardless of what the mindset was, it worked out for Dubs taking the first game here. And beautiful high dodge into a combo. Golly, Gato's high dodge is so good. The fact that you can cancel it into special and you get so much corner carry off of it. And look at this, El Nino.
Exactly. Oh,
corner,
yeah.
using this mix.
Yeah, really unfortunate DP on El Nino's side. Dubs is saying, I am going to make sure this next combo will kill.
Brown Star Rev Blow, I love it. Oh, try to
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah, but using that dodge attack to break through Rev Blow. And again, that's the other super I've been talking about. It's a lot more consistent to reach and mid-screen. However, you are sacrificing a little bit of damage when selecting that super.
And Elnito's been going for a significant amount of air Rev Blows because, I mean, we've seen Dubs plenty of times go for the high air dodge as an anti-air, and his Rev Blow beats high dodge. I think that's what El Nino's trying to go for.
Yeah, make sure you spend that super now because you don't got a lot more chances to live, especially in overheat. I respect it. Not going for the hit confirm, just gonna bet it all that your next melee attack is going to connect. Unfortunately, Dubs is gonna block it real quick, put himself in 2-0 in the set right now.
Such a risky option to go for, but it would have worked out had the first hit on the jab connected. But yeah, it is gonna mean Dubs. It's the second game here.
Yup. And a wake up DP on Dubs' side. Gonna make sure that he gets out, takes his turn back. Unfortunately, a Rev Blow is gonna let El Nino come back into the fight once again.
Oh man, tried to Rev Blow again, but it was on the just frame, so we get beaten out of it. it's kind of bad for El Nino because we are getting that rev gauge getting ever higher and higher now.
Yeah, but the same could be said for Dubs, but because of how much offense he's kind of laying onto him, he's putting himself back in a healthy amount, and another DP. Unfortunately, he drops the combo, but El Nino and Overheat, he has to do a lot of work right now. Super is definitely a choice to work in that scenario.
Oh my gosh, Dubs wanted to put themselves in overheats. Oh, but it's gonna work out at the end of the day.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not using the anti-air attack in order to break out of the Revolution shenanigans. But, you know, kind of doing okay for himself despite everything else.
Wake up DP. Hey, it's at the end of the day, say no to the mix-up. Nobody told you you have to hold on to that.
I will say though, Dubs' DP timing has been beautiful, especially off of that guard cancel. Oh man, he is cooking him up right now. Are we gonna spend bar or are we gonna save it for the next mix? Ooh. Another with DP, but another drop combo starter coming out from Dubs.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen Dubs drop that specific interaction where it tried to, I think, wanted to press a button into the stance cancel, but something got missed in transmission. Oh my gosh,
I was about to say, that does not look real. I'm sorry, El Nino, but Dubs is gonna say, give me that punish. I'm gonna throw you out, put myself another 3-0 in this pool.
Yeah, that's the thing. 2 3-0s in the same pool. I think I don't want to say anything per se at the moment, but I think we're confident in saying that Saito might be qualifying for top 6 through top cuts, at least depending on how they play or if they bring this kind of strong performance to the rest of their matches in this pool.
Yeah, Dubs is definitely putting a big target on his face, saying, "Please come at me, see what you can do about me and my mix."
Very, very.
But
good
yeah, I
mix.
will say a lot of like the big issues between the two of them is the fact that Dubs just had a much better handling on his DP timing. You see a lot of times where El Nino was trying to DP out of pressure and Dubs was just kind of calling out for him every single time, walking back a little bit just to, call it out. Unfortunately, couldn't get the punish all the times, but still, his awareness of just, understanding flow and pressure was just, that next step that El Nino needs in order to, advance to the next level of play.
Yeah, he put it in a good way where Saito really just had better chances of DPing out of El Nino's pressure, but you can't say the same thing for the other way. It almost felt like every other instance, Saito knew Nino was going to go for a DP and then went for the backdash. Just unfortunate they weren't able to fully capitalize on a full combo, because there have been a few instances where tried to do a button into stance, into a move from stance, but I think something got lost in transmission each time and dropped the combo, unfortunately.
But yeah. Another Gato win for the screen, so you know what? Not going to be complaining about that. That being said, one of the characters I'm curious to see that might be at this tournament, I really want to see Kevin. Because that's another monster of a character that I'm surprised is not being seen played.
Oh
wow,
my
goodness.
goodness.
Thank you for giving me a matchup with Kevin on screen. Thank you so much. I can't believe it.
Pretty, you willed this into existence.
Absolutely. So Kevin, being an obscene monster from Mark of the Wolves, coming back into this game, also an obscene monster damage-wise, surprisingly not seeing that much in top-level play again. I mean, to be fair, if you don't have a good range, if you don't have a good projectile, or an invincible reversal, you might not be a $1 million winning character. Let's be real. However, let's not discount the fact that Kevin has some very devious mix, and his damage is going through the roof. So, very curious to see how well this Kevin player is going to be. On the other side, we are going to be seeing the Hotaru. So, like I mentioned earlier, she is a little bit of a Shoto-like. However, one of the more interesting things is that she has actually, it's not that interesting because I know Terry and Rock also the Shoto lights in this game, having a run instead of a step dash So she's able to move around relatively well, especially with her light fireball. She is able to run behind it. She does have a command grab as well, so you incorporate a rev on top of that, and then, oh my god, she will be hitting like a truck.
Oh, wait, now that I'm looking at the screen here, both players are running on Smart Style.
Oh! That's... yeah! So a really interesting thing about Smart Style is that you really have 2 attack buttons, and then you have a special button, similar to what you see in Street Fighter 6. So it is going to be interesting to see how are they going to be riding, especially with a counter hit Rev Blow. Okay. Yup, that's a standard Hotaru combo. Okay.
This character's damage might have been nerfed, but she still hits like a truck, especially on counter hits, Rev Blow.
Oh, we did not hit confirm that super. Surprisingly, you know what? Actually, no. Very understandable that they didn't put themselves... Oh, they actually were in overheat. Both of them are in overheat. It's gonna be really scary. You gotta make sure your pressure is on point.
Oh, wait, Hotaru died!
Why not? Oh, it's not that invincible. Uh-oh.
Oh my, I thought that was fully invincible too! Oh, that was
Invincible
weird.
startup, but startup only. Hollow JD? That's crazy.
I tell you what, I'm kind of scared looking at Slopster's side here. We are almost at overheat, and now we are in overheat. Try to steal a turn with the super. Not gonna work out, unfortunately.
Dude, how are they burning themselves out so quickly? I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, hit with no target combo. Oh, trying to go for command grab.
Yep, tried to be cheeky with that overhead as well. Mix up the blocks timing. Another target combo to make sure we drain that health bar. Good recognition, immediately punishing with the low.
So, oh my gosh, that's another thing about this newest patch is they actually buffed Smart Style. From what I was told, you can now feint cancel and break moves in Smart Style. Because before this patch, you couldn't.
Oh wow, yeah, that is a massive change. You know, opening up their combo routes. Oh, try to be cheeky with the block. Sure, why not?
Wake up, drive reversal. I mean, see, I'm
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Rev Blow.
Yep. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't combo into Red Line Super. Again, the double JDs looking nice, especially with that throw on the whiff. Oh yeah, goodbye.
And moves just like that. Zach
Zach,
no.
no, okay, Zach, not Kyle. I see now. Okay, Zach, not Kyle. Understandable.
I see it too now. Zach, not
Yeah.
Kyle. It's
Took
kind
us a
of
minute, took a
hard
minute.
when their tags are just like one word and no spacing. It's
Yeah.
hard to see, but I see it now.
Yeah. Ooh, another command grab, back to back. Okay, takes a turn with that cumulative flip, but uh-oh. Big rough combo. And I'm surprised Zach is doing the easy route instead of after the second 214K. He's not doing dash BP to extend the damage.
Makes me wonder, since both these players are playing on Smart Style, it makes me want to say they don't know the game fully well enough, but just know the basic stuff. That's why I'm seeing like Zach and Kyle go for the target combo, because they know that's how the combo works all the time. I probably see enough gameplay to where, okay, I know she can do like the hundreds hand slaps into Rev XL kick, never kick,
Sure.
and whatnot.
Yeah, but again, we're putting ourselves into overheat once again. I kind of like the idea of Zach actually using target combo on block while Slopster is in overheat to try and drain that guard gauge.
And
Yeah,
Slopster getting pretty greedy here, activating all these supers, trying to steal their turn, but it's not really working out.
Yeah. But Zach not Kyle finally cooling down. Does have SPG activated as well, so they are able to go crazy with the offense, especially when you just Rev Blow like that.
Okay, I was gonna say like Zach, not Kyle, going for the regular command grab instead of the Rev XL command grab. I'm just thinking it's like you're leaving out a lot of damage on the table and the potential round win, but hey, still able to make it work it out regardless.
Yeah.
Just frame on the rev blow.
Ooh, bad press, but unfortunately not going to be able to convert after that. Lobster does have corner advantage, but that's still good on his side.
Man,
Another good
Hotaru
DP.
has one of the best fireballs in the game, man.
One of the best fireballs, also has easy access to that DP because of the smart style. Immediately pops the Rev X version just to make sure that not only gets extra damage, but also can convert into dive kicks as well.
Oh man, that's another thing they mentioned. Single button DPs, easy DP access.
Again, if you have a fireball and an invincible reversal, you're probably going to be winning $1 million, just like how Zack might be winning the second round right now. Again, target combo for the overheat. Again, we're going to try and break that guard gauge as soon as we can.
Another command grab. There it is, the one button DP. You cannot jump in against Zack, not Tyler here. Or, excuse me, Kyle.
Yep. But good super on the bad combo. Lets Lobster get a second chance at life. But again, Revelo is now online. So we still gotta be really respectful on how we start our offense.
Look at all the respect from Slopster, kind of just trying to figure out how to get in. Yeah, you have to jump over those fireballs because you're at one point you're gonna get chipped out.
Yeah, if you can't JD, that will happen to you.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
In that instance, you have to JD that fireball to avoid the chip outs. If not, that's going to be
Gonna be lights out for you as Zack, not Kyle, gets himself a set win in a round robin pool.
but looking at that matchup, Zack, not Kyle, near the end of that set, kind of understood the game plan of, especially the modern style of just throwing out fireballs. And since you have a single button DP, you can fully rely on that if your opponent tries to jump over the fireball. And I mean, yeah. Took full advantage
Like
of
I
smart
said,
style.
you have. I mean, I'd say out of like all the Shotos, Hotaru kind of functions like a traditional Street Fighter Shoto because of the fact she does have that fireball that does travel in the air versus traveling on the ground, which is what we see in most SNK titles. So lets her, try and create that more standard Shoto that we see in like Ryu and Ken. Playing that basic fireball just to kind of lock someone down. The moment they try and jump up, easy DP. So, good stuff to Zack for having that clean game plan develop, especially into our later part of the set.
Hotaru is such like a gremlin kind of Shoto where she has all the tools, like the fireball and the DP, but she also has a slow enough fireball that she can run behind and just rush you down with as well.
Yeah, it's very evil to deal with. It's really obnoxious, but I also really enjoy using it myself, so, I can't really say much.
Hey, she's an honest character. What can you say?
She is, yeah. She might win $500,000. Not $1 million, just $500,000.
She hasn't won $1 million yet. She's honest.
But looks like we have our next group of players warming up. I'm willing to bet. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a Dante jacket or if he's trying to be really stylish, trying to maybe pull out a Terry on our side. So really curious to see. Gotcha.
Man.
Literally Dante. Okay.
I love players whose tags have a specific theme, and to have Dante in your tag and wear the jacket as well, I'm all for it.
All right, so I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna call him a Marvel player because if you have a tag like that, you play fighting games and you don't play Marvel, you gotta fix that soon, man. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I think there was a tournament like 9 years ago or something like that. I don't know if it was EVO or One Out, but it was Mortal Kombat X, and there was someone on stream called Best Raiden. They didn't even play Raiden.
I know. It's just like Katana Prime. He doesn't play Katana in all the Mortal Kombat games. Like, come on, man.
He doesn't play her anymore.
Yes, exactly. Like, come on. You gotta retire the name at this point.
You gotta retire the name.
Ooh, looks like we're actually going into it. Billy versus Ronaldo. So this is a little bit of a weird matchup with, dynamics of both these characters' archetypes.
Holy moly, Dante immediately put themselves in overheats. I don't. It's gonna be kind of rough as now NS is locking you in the corner. You have to hold
Yep.
all this. You have to hold all of these soccer balls.
Yep, no rev guard, no JD on your side. Just praying to God that the pressure ends. Okay, ooh, coming in with the rev tackle. Oh, doesn't get a full combo. Resets instead, but hey, we got Dante in the corner. Oh, bad combo, but doesn't matter. Ashura jumps right into the super.
It looked like Ashura went for a DP there and kind of just like DP into Dante's super.
Yeah, I think if Dante was going for the super, he probably just chose the wrong super because he has, I think it's his kick super that run up and slide in. That being said,
Yeah.
Ashura almost winning, never mind. We're just gonna break the patience with a throw, and Dante is gonna give us round 3.
Alright, I like this. Go for the level 1 here. Complete a little bit more health on Dante here and lock them in the corner. So now you have to hold all these soccer balls. Or not! Wake up super! That's
Yeah.
you!
Pops to level 2. Doesn't actually run and try and force a cross-up, surprisingly. So Ashura gonna put Dante back into the corner. Nice little tick throw. Ooh, tries to be cute with the mix. Dante surprisingly not rev guarding through all of that, adding a bit of extra push block, but unfortunately, they're going to be eating a third bro in that scenario, giving Ashura a game of 1.
You mentioned a good point, not using the rev guard at all, and I feel like with a character that as aggressive as Ronaldo, you really need to hold rev guard to push him out, because if not, you're just gonna have to like hold on all of those soccer ball mix-ups.
Oh, we have the hidden variations on the SPG, oh my god.
I forgot that's a setting you can do in this game.
Yes. It's really funny seeing that, considering the fact that in Mark of the Wolves, you just show it off right then and there. Like, no need to, like, hide it. Just pick it and go.
Hey man, I'm confident in my SPG placement, and I'm proud to show it off.
Exactly! Look, man, I'm not from the arcade era, but I play a lot of games on Fightcade, so, you know, I do it old school style. Oh, big counter hit rev blow. I'm gonna give Ashura a lot of damage. Maybe not that much damage, but still gets him in the corner.
Oh my gosh, Asura just keeps jumping in, but hey, it's still working out for them. Does it again with the jumpy?
Yeah, I was about to say, he's doing a lot of jumps into the lights. Yeah, okay. We're matching into the DP, sure, why not?
Oh man, hey, if it works, no need to fix it.
You're right. Punish on the Revelo once again, trying to be cute with the feints. Does find a throw. And no soccer ball mix either.
Yeah, they fully believed in the strike mix up there and wanted to get full combo, but unfortunately it's going to pay for them as Dante now locking Asura in the corner. Oh no!
Oh no! Unfortunately mistiming that super, giving Ashura a second chance. That's a mix. Good break on the throw.
Oh, I see what Asura's trying to go for. Tried to do the jump in into the 2 jabs into super, but the second jab didn't connect, so the super dropped.
Gotcha. Doesn't really matter. I'm surprised that Ashura's jumping combos hasn't really been that threatening. He keeps on jumping in, landing a hit, but just extending with jabs instead of some sort of like close heavy or crouch heavy, whichever is his cancelable option. That is cancelable heavy, but still doesn't matter if we're up 2-0.
Yeah, it's a pretty linear playstyle, but hey, if it's working, no need to fix it. It's just a matter of can Dante adapt to this playstyle and go for high dodges to kind of hit.
Yeah. That's kind of one of the big things that Dante has not been doing at all, because you've seen Ashura just jump in place so many times, and you keep on respecting it too much.
That move, that's an overhead, right?
Yeah, it's really tricky because he kind of gets to pick high or low in that scenario.
Oh yeah, and He also break into a grab, into
Yep.
another one.
They're the soccer balls I've been looking for, and another throw attempt. This time broken, but doesn't matter if we get DP into the super. Smack the head with it real quick, but oh no.
Oh my gosh, I thought Ashur was going to miss that button for a second. Oh
Yeah. It's a little bit weird, like if you don't lab that move enough, it can be a little bit weird finding the timing on the punish. But right now, Ashura is gonna try and take his time. Dante is overheated, so he really has to force the offense. And Ashura, again, just the low jabs are gonna be good enough.
That last round, Dante was jumping a lot, and I was kind of scared for them because when you're an overheat, you don't have access to just defend. So it only took Ashura one single DP or anti-air to take Dante out.
I think Dante is just really nervous whenever Ashura does take to the sky, so he's always been getting punished at the bottom. Okay. Oh no! Conversion off of the 2C. Unfortunate.
Oh my gosh. I think we've seen Ashura go for DP almost every single wake up.
Oh no! Okay, there we go. We got a punish. And we got a combo, thank goodness.
Alright, just like that, Dante finally getting a round on the board here, but is it gonna be enough to get another round and go up at points?
Big rev blow through the spinning attack as Ashura throws Dante into the corner once again. Solid tech, even better conversion, good rev blow for the extra damage and the heavy knockdown.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. I feel like when you're playing against Billy, a character that doesn't have the best defense in the game, you want to be looking for those hard knockdowns and lock him into the corner. Oh, we jump out!
Yup, but oh, doesn't quite get the combo, forcing ourselves into overheat. This isn't gonna kill, but it's gonna make Dante really nervous now. Not a lot of health to work with. Oh, big overhead, but hey, Super should get out of the corner maybe. And it's just enough damage to take a game, keeping Dante alive in this set.
Golly, that got really scary for Dante, because also that was the first time we've seen Ashura go for the overhead, or the low dodge. And you usually don't see players do that unless it's like the final instance of a set.
Right. Yup. Just get tick thrown once again. Get him back in the corner. Watch a DP though. Oh, I think he's mashing too much because I believe attack is a mash button in this game. So real unfortunate on inputs, but Dante's still keeping himself alive. Maybe not. Yeah, still gotta watch out for that ref blow or the overhead as well. Ashura putting themselves in set point once again.
You mentioned a good point earlier in the set how Ashura really just locks Dante in the corner almost in a fearful state, and with that last round, enough in a fearful state to just hold block and get hit with the overhead, not expecting it at the end.
Yes, Invincible Super able to land one this time, but again, I think they're just mashing Far C so much because they want to get that hit, and that's why they keep on accidentally popping that spin. Unless it's not a mash button and I'm just making shit up.
No, I believe it, because there have been like a few instances of them going for the spin instead of the pole extend. Whoa!
Yeah, that throw should be enough, and it is. Just another good set that we saw. 2 new characters on the stream. Glad to see both of them. You know, a little bit more difference. And again, you just see a lot of high player, a lot of like top tier, or a lot of like top level. You know, the same like 3 or 4 characters because it's all about that $1 million. But you know, the game is still really balanced. The powered distribution in the game is pretty solid throughout for the rest of the characters. Like I can't really think of like a character that I would legitimately call bad in this game.
I can. That's the thing. It is one specific character. And his name is T-Zoc.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Dude, No, but I believe like any other character, yeah, they're so good. I believe them to win a tournament, but yeah, the top tiers are just at another level. And T-Zoc, as someone who likes playing grapplers and other fighting games, it's rough playing as T-Zoc in this game. They don't want him to be good, man. I'm so sad for it.
They don't want grapplers to be good because have you seen what's been going on in Strive right now?
Hey man, hey, I saw the Potemkin buff season 4. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to play against this character, man.
Yeah, it's scary if you let a grappler be strong. But you know what? Aside from that one character, still very strong across the entire cast. So, no biggie.
Mm-hmm. No biggie at all, but it looks like we're going to be getting our next set of players here on stream.
Yeah, and I believe that is El Nino and You good? Don't break the chairs, man!
Those chairs are expensive. We need those for next year. Yeah, but it's going to be Saito back once again, rocking the Gato. It was Gato, right?
Yeah, I think Saito was actually the Hotaru Ken, and then El Nino was Gato.
Gotcha. But regardless, we're probably going to be seeing either a top or high tier character being played here.
We're also seeing the Reimu right now.
What is that game?
Let's go, Reimu! The Reimu fist bump from Toho, my guy.
Toho, that's what it is.
Okay, so we're starting off with the Hotaru, which is very fair.
Hey, she's a very honest character. What can I say?
Oh, wow!
Guard cancel. I love that.
It's gonna be scrapping out a lot. Spending Rev on his Rekka series, but not really doing anything afterwards. Not trying to set up any mix, trying to get any early conditioning against Saito.
That's gotta be a big punish. Oh, goes for the fireball instead of... Wonder if that meant to be a DP or something else.
Yes, the Rev Clash. You're not gonna get a lot of damage unless you do. Okay, they didn't go for break or kick into the super. Doesn't matter. Gonna save all of our resources for the next round.
I think that could have been an instance of autopilots where you're so used to doing the Rev Tilt Ocean, but didn't realize that would have been enough to put you in overheat.
Yeah. And Saito, unfortunately, not getting the punish on the whiff DP because they chose to just walk there instead of running there. Like, Hotaru has an honest-to-God run. She can make that difference.
Yeah, not only does she have that run, she also has a fireball to run behind as well if she has enough space. Ooh, big wild punch jump in from Saito, though. Are we going to see the hidden gear? Yes, we are.
Okay. I was about to say, make sure you know that timing a little bit well because you can't actually whiff the red line super after that Joan 4K, but thankfully it doesn't happen. We do get all of our rev back to 0, so Saito gets to set up a lot of pressure right now.
Oh man, and Saito taking El Nino out with the crouching C. You know what blew my mind? I just recently found out her crouching C isn't a low. It's a mid.
It's a mid, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I understand why, but like, I thought it was a low for the longest time.
Hey man, if it looks like a low, I'm gonna block it low.
Same here, same here.
Oh, doesn't extend off of the Rev Fireball. We're gonna stay a little bit behind in the life deficit. Never mind. They're gonna keep it simple and with a 214P instead of extending with the DP Rev. Oh, again, that's the second time that they've only JD'd one part of the Gato DP. But you know what? Rev Blow to take it out, putting Saito in a really good position right now.
Oh, wow.
That was bold.
I don't know if that was an intentional decision or that was meant to be another move.
a little bit too far for the
going back to the
214K.
idea of just defending the DP, Gato is one of the weirder DPs to just defend in the air because it's so fast with the multi-hits.
Yeah. Okay, El Nino with the catch-out combo does spend the level 2. Saito should still be alive after this, but oh man, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh wow, you
Oh,
got a lot
wait!
more health.
He had a sliver!
Wow.
That was Redline!
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, combo into the kick super. Let me do some CPR real quick. Okay, that was a good CPR. However, I am getting the second round.
Oh man, I feel so bad for El Nino because you got the hit with the low, but I think they really did try to go for the DP, but it was too far away to connect.
Yeah, I think they're being... Again, El Nino is very gung-ho with their DPs. I think they're trying to use it very offensively, as in, like, going for, like, run-up DPs. Okay, set the pressure. Here we go, just a casual 30%, why not? But El Nino is going to be thrown back into the corner. Oh my goodness, he is spending a lot of cash on all those rev blows.
Yeah, we're using rev low a lot, and look at that. We were at 80% rev at one point, but it might not matter. Oh no, we don't get the combo. Yeah, I feel like there could have been instances where we spent way too many rev blows, and because of that, we are instantly putting ourselves in overheat and potentially dropping a round 20 combo.
Yeah, El Nino letting another invisible DP rip. I wonder if Saito is gonna start running up and either like backing up, trying to bait both a throw and a DP at the same time, but move big damage. We aren't able to get DP break for the super. However, El Nino is gonna be fighting back. I like the idea of, okay, you better do something with it. Oh no, that doesn't deal that many hits. So that is going to be a 3-0 in Saito's favor.
That was such a massive scramble at the end there. Both players getting into overheats and just trying to... Yeah, that was El Nino trying to wake up super. Oh, that was... Wow, that was a scramble. But regardless, Saito will be the victor. And again, for a reminder of those who haven't or don't know the format of this tournament, this is going to be round robin pool. So every player in each pool is going to play against each other. So El Nino is not out of the tournament quite yet. They still have a chance to make it a top cut.
Alrighty, so this is going to be a good time to get some water, get some food, use the bathroom, because we do got to pay the bills. We got a couple of ads coming your way. Stay tuned, y'all.
All right, welcome back to Pressure Point 2025, everyone. It is 2BA here with Crit Effect, bring you some action for Fatal Fury to the Wolves. And before we get to our next match, I want to give a bit of a score update for who will be qualifying for Top Cut here. As on the leaderboard, we currently have Ashura and Zach Not Kyle are confirmed to be going to top 3, top 6 cuts. And on the other hand, Dante, Rebellion, and Slobster are actually going to be playing each other. And the winner of this set will actually qualify for top cut as well. So, big match for both these players, as the winner will go to top 6.
And it looks like right now Dante is looking pretty good, but Slobster trying to damage right now to fight back. Doesn't matter when they get smacked around, thrown back. But again, Dante actually missing up. Every time he goes for a Farsi, he keeps on doing that spinning move. It's actually a DP input, not a mash input. So I think the problem is that he's trying to cancel into the 2-3-6, but he might be buffering forward, and that's probably why he's getting that DP input.
Yeah, you run into... I feel like this isn't an issue specifically for Fatal Fury, but just fighting games in general, where sometimes you will just get DP instead of quarter circle inputs.
Yeah, I think the big thing that he should be trying to do is like to guarantee that you get that quarter circle forward input is to end in the upward direction. That does cancel out the down forward read, so you can get that quarter circle forward input consistently.
Hey, well, look at this match here. Slobster is not afraid to spend the resources just to try to get a hit on Dante, but unfortunately it's not really working out as well as you're putting yourself in overheat, and Dante still has all the resources in the world and playing Billy, all the plus frames in the world still to put some pressure on you.
Yeah, looks like we're backing out, trying to slow ourselves down. Is Slobster choosing arcade style now?
It looks like that, yeah. We saw a switch to arcade style, so who knows? Maybe Smart Style was just holding them back.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that works for him.
Wow, that was really weird how that jump in whipped on Dante.
Good backdash out of the throw. So it looks like, okay, you get the punish counter, but nothing afterwards, unfortunately.
Man, you know, I love it. Triple ref blow. I mean, hey, it worked out the first 2 times. Why not go for a third one?
Look, all to say is I've definitely done it myself. Okay, one more touch will do it. Yeah, Farsi could have just done anything, as you know, once you're in overheat, you don't have access to that rev guard, so chip is a very real factor.
Yeah, I think Slobster is playing a little bit too aggressively here. Putting themselves in overheat really quickly, just trying to find a way to get in, and Dante is like blowing him up for it.
Just kind of being careful with the Farsi. Slobster does roll in, but good throw on the rev blow. I really like that from him.
It's especially good because Slopster spent so much ref gauge just to get that one opening in.
Oh, that's the wrong super.
The burnout.
No,
Oh!
he doesn't know the timing, unfortunately.
Oh man, dude,
Yeah,
that move is so hard to jump over unless you have a super jump.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you have to hyper hop in order to get over that, and even then, Kevin is a big boy, so his toes might have been clipped there.
Yeah. I mean, he's got those big Tims for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, mixing up the
trouble, unfortunately. Blocked that real quick. Unfortunately, just plus enough, so Dante still had a chance to fight back. And Slopster back in overheat. Oh, this is unfortunate for him.
Yeah, once again, Slopster spending a lot of that ref gauge trying to get something going, but it's really not working out. And Dante trying to go for that guard crush. Don't even need it. Just gonna take Slopster out.
And Dante right now on match point right here. Again, this is to make it into that top cut, and right now Dante is looking super hot. Again, another unfortunate misinput, actually inputting DP instead of cortical forward there. Okay, hold this
It's almost
block.
like we're seeing a little bit of fear being put into Slopster here. We're seeing a much more passive playstyle, and that counter hit not gonna steal the deal, unfortunately for Dante. Slopster got another chance of life into the level 2. It's something.
Do put yourself back into the game, but again, Dante still has that SPG on the line, as well as the red line super with punishing that. And you are definitely going into that top cut. Congratulations, Dante Rebellion.
Oh man, good plays from Dante, and it's one of those instances in fighting games where you're feeling really good about yourself, you have low health, and you finally get that one hit on your opponent, and then you try to go for an Oki, but your opponent does wake up super, and you're like, man, I had something going on, but then they woke up on me.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate inevitability of, if you're the one playing from behind so much, and you only get such few chances to start your offense, you don't know if they like to do that wake up super or what other options. So, sometimes they're just going to bet it all when they have nothing to lose. So, them's the breaks.
It's almost kind of like a hidden feature Dante hid from Slopster, where I don't think we've seen, or Dante hasn't even put themselves in a situation to use a wake up super of any kind. So almost kind of hiding that fact from Slopster, realizing, oh yeah, I have a wake up super that I'm not afraid to use on you.
But yeah, I think, is that all of our players that has been qualified for the top cut, or do we have one more set in the wings for us?
So I'm currently looking at, I'm kind of looking at the bracket right now, and I think we have one more set in pool 1 at least to do before we move on to, or before we move on to next pool.
Right. So,
And
let me get the...
And
Gotcha.
has been telling us that our next match is going to be Ashra versus Zach, not Kyle. And these two are actually already qualified for top cut. It's just a matter of the winner of the set is going to get the better seed.
Right. Yeah, so we got Ronaldo versus the Smart Style Hotaru. So again, very interesting to see how Zach will be navigating throughout this matchup. Again, from what we saw in the last set, Ashra didn't really set up a lot of soccer ball pressure, both like on block as well as in the zoning game. So really curious to see if, the pressure that Zach shows off, it will be forcing Ashra into those more, tricky Ronaldo setups that you see a lot more with this character.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many soccer ball setups, but I think Ashura wants to mix it up a bit, where sometimes we'll go for the soccer ball setup, sometimes we'd rather go for the strike so that it can lead into a rounds winning combo. So let's just go and see what they bring to the table for this final pools match, or at least for pools 1.
All right, looks
Looks
like we're
our
still just
players
kind
are
of
doing
warming
a bit
up,
of
trying
a
to figure
button
out.
check real quick, making sure everything is working because
Hmm.
oh my goodness, if you miss or if you do not check a single button, your whole game plan will just be thrown out the window.
Oh yeah, especially with as macro heavy as this game can be, especially with the inclusion of that rev button, making sure everything is in the right spot is very important. Because otherwise, you try to go for well, I do it manually, but if you're the type of person that has a button for the rev blow and then all of a sudden they just kind of stand there, oh, it's gonna be really awkward for you.
Yeah. Yeah, this game really is super macro friendly, and it's kind of weird playing on a pad because you have so many different button combinations that are important to macro, but you only have a limited amount of buttons on a controller because at least with my setup, I don't have I can't have rev blow or the dodge attack set to any of my buttons because I need my feint cancel and I need my two punches and two kicks on different buttons.
Yeah, well, again, I am more of a as my friends like to call. They call me an old man, so the only macros that I really have are double punch, double kick, and the dodge attack. I do all my feints and breaks manually.
Oh my gosh, dude, the feints manually. That is so wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rev Clash
man.
and Ashura is going to take advantage of the scenario in a very dominant way to start off this round.
Oh, I feel like that's an interaction we rarely see, at least in the top level. Two rev blows clashing with each other because one, not everyone's going to be an SPG at the same time, and two, sometimes both rev blows just whiff depending on
Yes.
the characters.
And in my scenario, sometimes the first person wins out in the rev blow exchange.
Oh man,
Oh,
we're in the
hello.
hidden gear on the big stage. Oh my gosh, I swear, if we cut the player cams and Ashura's doing the pose.
Here we go. We're gonna get one. It's our government mandate. Sue! Alright,
Pin
I got
the
one out of my
first
body.
suite on the stream.
I had to get that out of my system. Thank you, Ashura.
I love it. Rev flow through the fireball.
Another rev blow just to take our turn. Oh, I like that safety idea. There we go. Extending the damage with that rev blow. Take pressure once again. Hold this. Hold my hand. Go to sleep. Let me have this round.
Jeez Louise, such a dominating round from Ashura. And I love the soccer ball into holding out, trying to see if Zach can add Kyle and try to go for a DP there. So Shin, Ashura still in SPG. Never mind, we're not in SPG anymore.
Out of there. Good DP again. No extension with the dive kicks after there.
Oh, rep blows to the fireball, but we gotta be careful. We're in overheats.
Gets that slide real quick, and yeah, still has access to the red line super if they can call out a bad attempt on Ashura's side. Oh! No, that's right! You can't do rev extend. The only way you could have done it is if you did a break cancel off the DP, but no more SPG. You only have your supers and your easy DPs to work with now.
Actually, Zach could have done hidden gear. They were in SPG.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, but yeah. They had the right idea of running up with the fireball and going for it low. Unfortunately, they chose sweep instead of light kick. And that would have been the difference maker in that scenario.
Holy moly, Ashura is playing so unbelievably aggressive. Whipped red blow into DP. Ashura playing this as if it's a speed run. Wants to end this round as quick as possible.
Absolutely. But Zach finally fighting out with a little basic target combo that he can do. Gets a target combo as well, just to, you know, make it easier to get that knockdown as well as reduce his rev gauge. There we go, big
I
damage.
think that's gonna be it. If we can hit the level 1, yes we can.
Yup,
Zach
do some
not
CPR. Finally getting their first round of the set. I'm going
I
immediately
love
into
that
that rev
immediate
slide.
rev blow off of the combo just to get the hard knockdown so you can carry Zack into the corner here. Now you gotta hold all these soccer ball mix-ups. Or not.
Doesn't
Get out.
matter. Oh, unfortunately falls out of 214P there. So Ashura going to be holding onto this SPG gauge a little bit longer. Again, not respecting the rev soccer kick into that slide.
Oh, big counter hit on the crouching C. It's really risky for Zack because we're putting ourselves in overheats.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, again, that run into the overhead. Also level 2 super. This should be enough.
It's not. It got
quite.
nerfed.
Again,
Nerfed!
you can't
Oh,
be
man,
sweeping
it
in these
blew up
scenarios.
Zack's
You gotta do a quicker
Asura's
button.
favor.
Like, that's the second time Zack lost a round because he went for a sweep instead of just a quick low with that 2A or a 2B. Okay, popping it right now. Ashura giving me one more time to do this, and I can't blame him. Not only did a funny super, we're gonna get that rev gauge back to 0. Take a deep breath, baby boy. Make sure you line that shot up. And it is good! Woo!
Oh man, that soccer ball's gonna be huge. Zack's no longer an SPG. Okay, we can finally get Wind Punish on the Wind Red Blow. Zack, gotta find something here. Oh man, that's. Don't think about it. That's not the first time we've seen Ashura with the DP conversion there.
Alright, going back into Blitzy's range. Doesn't put himself into burnout after the slide, but oh no! An unfortunate way to end the set. Ashura doesn't care though, he got that 3-0. But like I said, doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what rank they were putting themselves in. Because of the fact that we are doing top 6 cut, first player, or whoever is in position 1 of their pool, they are going to be starting in winners finals. The other 2 players are going to be in losers quarters. So I believe Ashura was the leader in the set count. Yes, they were. So it is going to be guaranteeing that Ashura is going to be starting off in winner's side.
And I tell you what, Zack, not Kyle, put up such, or not Zack. Yeah, Zack, not Kyle, put up such a good fight at the end there. Could have, had it not been for the Hotaru super nerf, they would have gotten at least a point, but yeah, Hotaru did not escape the patch, unfortunately. And with that, Ashura is going to win 3-0. Holy moly.
Yeah. But let's just refresh the bracket one more time because I do believe we have our top 6 finally confirmed.
Oh.
Oops. Oh, okay. So I actually was saying it. Okay, so I'm seeing how it is. So no one is going to be starting in losers. Everyone is going to be in winners. Our top 1 seeds are going to be starting in the winners semis portion. Our bottom 2 seeds are going to be in the winners quarters finals. So being number 1 in your pool is going to be giving you that extra insurance because you only need 1 set to make it to winners finals. Second place, or second and third seeds are going to be put. You need 2 sets in order to guarantee top 3.
Okay, gotcha. I see here. Yeah, and with that last match, I believe, yeah, that's it for pools, right? We have our top 6, correct?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Everything just needs to be updated into our start GG and nice and refreshed. But yeah, so I believe that will mean that Zack, not Kyle, will be fighting El Nino, and then we're going to be having Saito, and I believe it is Dante Rebellion in position number 3 for our second portion of Winners Round 1. So our first set between Zack, not Kyle, and El Nino, whoever wins will be fighting Dubs in the winner semis, and then Saito and Dante Rebellion will be fighting Ashura in the semifinals.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm seeing the scores on Start GG here, but it looks like that's going to be it for Fatal Fury City the Wolves pools, as we now have our top 6 players for our top cuts.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if we're going to be cutting into ads as we prepare everyone else. So yeah, we will be getting some ads. So again, Perfect time to get some water, get some snacks, use the bathroom, but don't close the stream. We'll be right back with top 6 of City of the Wolves. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pressure Point 2025 for City of the Wolves. Y'all know it's me, Crit Effect, but this time we got my boy Ycry over here. How's it going, my man?
Dude, it's going so great, Crit. This is so awesome to be hanging out with you, and they got me in for Fatal Fury top 6 over at Pressure Point 2025. This is going to be a great time. You obviously know what's been going on, but dude, fill me in. What's been happening out here?
Yeah, so we've been getting relatively diverse cast of going on. So right now we are into the top 6. Everyone is going to be starting off in winner's side of bracket. Our number 1 seeds from the pools are going to be in the semifinals, whereas 2 and 3 positions are going to be starting in the quarterfinals. So we've been getting a good mix of characters. I know we got Gato, we got Ronaldo going to be sitting in our semifinals. We also got the Hotaru. I believe we have a Billy. I think we have another Gato. And Saito, I think, is going to be Hotaru and possibly the Ken if they're feeling good about it. That being said, speaking of Hotaru, Zach, not Kyle, being our only player in top 6 to be rocking smart style controls, which is kind of hype, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's really interesting. You don't often see the smart style coming in this. Doesn't quite have the applications of like the Street Fighter 6, the modern styles. So
Yes.
I'm just really excited to see these guys get going, yo, and the closeness getting ready out here, the pad engaged.
Oh yeah, no, Saito, or we got Saito on the pad. Yeah, I just realized Saito on the pad unless they're helping out with Dante Rebellion, rocking that Dante jacket, by the way. Very fire fit. Yeah,
they
it
are
looks like they're
helping
just...
them out. They are helping them out. I see the stick underneath it. It was hiding. It's blended in with the floor.
I was about to say, because I know Saito, he is been doing most of this work with the Hotaru, but I do know in game 1 he did swap off Hotaru for the Ken, so I'm not sure if he has the confidence to keep Ken in bracket. I know he only stuck with Ken twice just because his Hotaru kind of got cooked in round 1, but hey, Reimu coming back once again, showing support for all of our Fumo lovers. Dante hitting a nice little pose. I think we're ready. Production, send us to the game.
Very nice, yo. And we're taking it all the way to Street Fighter to start it. We've got Billy on the right, Hotaru on the left.
Yeah, good old fight on the rooftop. You couldn't ask for a more classy battlefield right now. Looks like we're going to get in with Saito starting off the offense.
And obviously Billy taking a lot of hits in this most recent patch, but that doesn't mean the long stick does not distribute a lot of pressure here. Just +0 on that now, able to just back away from it and not do anything but getting jumped in on the fireball and SPG'd right through that frame.
That a lot, and in response to how poor of a defense game that Billy does have, it looks like it's going to be really good as he knocks out Saito in a pretty convincing fashion.
Yeah, able to find the little hits that he needs to chip away at this monster of a character. Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't have even have told you what side that is, but a wild punish here, able to take the pressure away, and then a big whip here, but no punish. Unfortunately, not getting the proper dash that they need because they are stuck with a run, not a dash.
Yeah, I think Saito was trying to guess a little bit too hard on the side that Billy was going to be landing on.
It's always the same. Just gotta laugh.
Yeah. Big back throw. Oh, I like the DP to punish out on that far C.
Ooh, really good patience on that crouching C. Able to get through it here, but yo, just a wake-up grab. We're on Street Fighter 6. We might as well just throw out the wake-up grab option.
Do it again. We're 0 on blocks, so it gives me just enough time to set up for that throw right there. Dante taking game 1.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they really want to mash with their light crouching A to like contest that. It just might just be habit at this point where they're just like, yeah, I don't want to challenge that, but you have to now. Time to adapt.
Again, the far C, kind of like Dante is playing in that perfect range of if Saito even wants to think of either using 214P or that fireball, Dante is going to be ready to let that C rock.
Really nice. Saito getting a little bit of the aggression here. No EX from the special, so we're not going to take too much damage, but instead just spending the 1 bar, pushing it forward and keeping it going here.
And again, another small issue that we're seeing from Dante is he keeps on doing that spin button. With the deep input, I think he's actually going to be looking for that quarter circle, so again, an issue of not doing the TK motion on all of his quarter circle inputs. Ooh, level 1? There we go.
Yeah, really clean. Might have been able to clean that up without spending any bar, but do you know what? when it's in these situations, spend half a bar, keep your pressure going, and keep it going. Saito on the board, getting the weird cross up and converting here. Not breaking the DP, though, but it doesn't matter. We have that corner pressure, and just keep it going. Make sure Billy knows he doesn't have any recourse here.
Saito looking a lot good right now. Doesn't quite get the punish on the whiff throw. But yeah, now being open about, you know, the pull in into the throw setup. But doesn't matter. Again, another thin miss input.
Yeah, he's got to be inputting something incorrect, or he's trying to buffer. This jump looks really safe for Radline, too. This is going to hurt so much. Should just be able to spend the level 2 here. And even goes for the hidden gear. Wants to show off. Wants a moment to rest their hands and watch this sick Hotaru cutscene. It's going to be 1-1 here. I believe this is winner side of Pops.
Yes. And also, we have been running first 2-3 for our entire set. So this isn't going to be ending anytime soon.
Heck yeah. No, I love that. This game is good that it's first to 2 because I like leaving the venue, but at the same time, like, bro, if I'm here and I spend some money, give me that first to 3. I want to play.
Exactly. I like that the second time that Saito has been throwing Dante after the pull-in on a hit, mind you.
Ooh, nice. Very, very whack picked up, but hey, Hotaru can get anything she wants. And Dante not spending that meter is starting to really punish him now. Saito is able to get that aggression and just keep this pressure all the time. Level 1 is not going to be enough here. No, we do not SPG through supers.
No, it doesn't work like that. I understand it, though. I respect the idea. You're going to look somewhere else for something like that.
Would you scratch your chin and you're like, is this going to work?
Oh, doesn't go for the extension with the kick, with the kick right there.
Yeah, just felt comfortable spending that 40% meter and like getting corner pressure with Hotaru, which I completely understand. Yeah, but Dante in a nice punish there. Again, not spending any meter. Dante needs to start getting these further extensions.
Yeah,
players kind of just going for the same thing on repeat, revving them up, burning the gauge a little bit. Saito just taking essentially chip damage to death at this point.
Yep. Ooh, doesn't get an anti-air in that scenario, so Dante gonna be tying up the rounds right now. Both players on full stock of meter.
Yeah, I wonder if Saito is ever going to try to punish these big, like, whip pole extensions with, like, a level 1 or something. It's a very simple thing to do with Hotaru because her buttons hit so long. And really good awareness by Dante there, understanding she is in burnout and you can spend that red line, get the full meter extension for it. You know, really smart.
And jump scenarios, good tick pressure into that throw. Oh my god, another throw out of nowhere!
Oh, nice job of the SPG there. There was a very realistic chance of actually trying to press a button.
Yep. Oh, doesn't cancel into a super, so Saito gonna bet it all on the kick super and does connect it! Putting themselves up at 2-1 right now.
Yeah, it was really solid. Great awareness. You did have to make the gamble, but hey, sometimes in roulette, it pays off. Really good stuff.
Oh, another tick throw setup. Doesn't get the punish on the whiff throw. Still looking good. Okay, going for the simple extension with that 2-1-4P gets more of a corner carry.
Nice. Yeah, and actually able to punish the, what's that, like 6A on Billy? Really smart. Oh, and just getting every Hotaru button they could ever want. The Ghetto Perfect coming through wonderfully for Saito and putting themselves on set point here. Need to close a little bit out.
Again, finding like that right spacing and rhythm because, you know, again, Dante really wants to be throwing out that far C, so, you know, getting in the right space where you can throw out that preemptive fireball to punish that attempt. Really good for Saito. Okay, big starter, doesn't get much out of it.
Yeah, probably just didn't get the cancel they wanted in time. Ooh. The
only got the normal fireball,
press.
so...
Hey, level 2 red line! Big damage coming in. be able to pull this
There's
out.
the run in behind the fireball. Oh, but big throw should be enough. Yes, it is. Dante still having a lot of fight in him left over.
Get ready. Fight.
Yeah, that was really smart. I'm not actually sure what the startup frames on Saito were, but I think it was her command grab. So I think there was actually a point where he got thrown out of the command grab there.
Right. A little light DP action. But, oh, mistimes the button, so gets thrown out of his trouble.
Oh, big whip on the sweep, but doesn't know you can trade the sweep for the sweep. Dante still looking for his options there.
Okay. Again, not spending into the rev variation with that Chu-Si there.
Things are looking real even here. Nice check with the forward dash, but it is not enough. Dante able to find the hit extension he needs to tie this up 2-2 and keep this set rolling.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Man, a lot of like adaptations from both these players. A lot of it is really just rhythm changes.
Yeah, Saito definitely has the better combo game and like a better neutral game plan, but Dante's like persistent defensive pressure is just insane, and Saito's showing that off right here. Not dealing with any of it right now.
Oh, doesn't go for the EXDP setup, but doesn't matter. And he still cleans up the round, again putting himself in set point.
Get ready.
Yeah, to be fair though, that EXDP, for whatever reason, does like negative damage. I swear it heals my opponent sometimes. So, I understand why he's just like, no, just reset and go for pressure. Being burnt out against Billy is heck on earth, though.
Yeah.
Dash underneath. Oh, wasn't fast enough, but still gonna get a nice pick up here using that pick. Never wants to go for the D variation after that. Does it here, though. Into the super's not going to be enough. This character does a ton of damage, but not that much.
Yeah, but you're an overheat. Oh, big command grab to stop the rev blow. You have to block this.
Bro, if Dante makes his comeback, this would be absolutely insane.
Okay,
But he is unfortunately not going to do so. Yeah.
I was about to say, he throws out the flaming wheel after he's done spinning. Just hold back, please. Especially since you're an overheat.
Crit, I'm gonna make it even easier for you. You have a button on your controller with Rev Guard. Press that and do absolutely nothing for the
He's
sake
overheated,
of everything.
so he actually can't do that. He's overheated.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. That's what I said. You're an overheat. Just hold back, please. Just walk
That's why I
up,
get
down,
hit by
back.
this.
Okay, yeah. That's why I said just stay.
For sure. But really
Yeah.
nice stuff to Dante. Put up a great fight. Doesn't seem like they have the combo game down of Billy, but they're neutral, easily making up for it, putting together all the aspects of Billy, what makes him strong, the jumping C, the constant pull pressure. I mean, just absolutely hands up to the guy. And if he's able to get a few minutes of lab in, his loser's run might be scary.
Yeah, especially like, cleaning up the inputs, but also like his use of Far C and just like understanding the range and the tempo that he needs to play at to make sure he gets the effective use out of it. Oh, it's so amazing. But the moment that he starts doing like Far C and then converting into the kick sweeper where he just kind of comes in and just carries you even more into the corner, he's going to start cooking.
Yeah, there's a lot of room to excel and continue that really solid pressure. I can definitely see it. But we got to give it up to Saito, putting in the work, getting it through here. And, we got the Luchador mask with the Mountain Dew t-shirt. All right.
Yeah, that's El
That's some
Nino on getting ready to warm up for that Gato versus Zach, not Kyle. Again, this is a smart style Hotaru with that one button DP. So let me tell you, do not go into the air against this man unless your JDs are phenomenal.
Yeah, and Hotaru, again, one of those multi-hit DPs. So it's so hard to JD.
Yeah, so like you have to know your timing. So like which hitbox, how many hits he's already spent for that DP. So, good luck jumping in on this guy.
We wish them the best and good luck to all our competitors today. But anyways, and the other one was a Gato, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, this is Gato.
Gato, really solid character in this game right now. As other characters, as these top 5 get nerfed, I have a funny feeling Gato is going to start shining as one of the premier characters of this game, having that ES command throw and just relentless stand C pressure. It really competes with like the likes of Terry and stuff.
Even
like that.
then, right before the patch was Evo, and we had 2 Gatos in top 8.
Yeah.
So this character was never really bad. It's just that everyone else was really, really good.
Very bright stars right now in City of the Wolves. Doesn't seem like Zach really knows how to punish some things on Gato right now. Maybe just like pre-stage fright right now, but currently pressing crouching C better than any of them.
Absolutely. Again, you are on Smart Style, so you only have a punch and a kick button. So a lot of like your buttons that you have access to are very limited.
It's so interesting, yeah. It's like hard for me to comprehend.
Yes. No, I actually tried, because I remember during the beta, I wanted to learn Smart Style for my friend who was like pretty new at fighting games, and I was struggling to learn how to combo in that mode.
Oh my god. What is this?
You know, I don't blame him for it. He had the right idea. The heart was there, but oh man, I think it's just, again, it's just kind of like a lack of like knowledge of like the positioning of like the hitboxes and their interaction. I think is like where Zach and Kyle is kind of struggling to find the right ideas. Because look, his neutral is phenomenal. The combo is also phenomenal. My goodness.
Yeah, currently getting all the damage you could possibly want out of Hotaru. Do you remember if Smart Style has a damage reduction like it does in Street Fighter 6?
That I'm not 100% sure about, but I do know that
one of the commercial breaks will swing by and do a Google search.
Yeah, or I'll summon my friend. Give me a second. I have a researcher on the side that I can contact. Give me a minute.
Yo, the spec team coming in clutch. But El Nino currently getting some great pickups here. SBG coming in as well, but we should be picked out of that here. We should spend this level 1. I really dislike that option. Yep, see, that JC would not have happened if we spent that level 1, and now you don't have SBG. Granted, he burned himself out for it, but, you know.
Yeah, but now in a really awkward position with this health range. Ooh, no, chooses the wrong super. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, how come she doesn't get punished for that? What the heck?
Good question.
I knew that was oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. This time we're running for the DP. Because that was kind of an issue that Zach had earlier during his pulls, was that sometimes people would whiff DP and he would just walk to try and punish them instead of running there.
A little bit complacent. Maybe thinks he has just a little more time, but no, this is SNK games. You actually have to get in and press it fast. Nice, good pickup.
Hello? Can we talk about the spacing on that QC?
Yeah, really smart. Yeah, that micro dash back and still getting the close frames. Very reminiscent of like a KOF 15 punish.
Yeah, like that was, again, you might not have the cleanest combo, but his positioning is phenomenal.
Heck, as long as you're doing the combo damage, you lean him towards the corner, it really doesn't matter in this game.
Exactly.
Ooh! Jump D actually taking the hit there. El Nino unfortunately putting him into SBG here. Great punish. Doesn't opt to go for any additional damage afterwards. DPing on wake up.
Keep it nice and simple. Gonna overheat. Does not choose the right super in that scenario, unfortunately, so there's gonna be a big punish for Zach. Off to hold onto the meter, I don't blame him.
Yeah, in overheat, we're just trying to reset, get it back to the normal state so I can belligerently hit into that block gauge and keep it running here. Yep. Zach currently on set point, running through this first to 3 as fast as they can, trying to get the straight.
I do want to say something interesting on Zach's side is that during overheat, you're going to see him do a lot of like the simple target combos. Again, very easy like pressure, but also good at destroying that guard gauge. Yes, so watch out for that once you're in overheat.
Yeah, and you still get that high-low mix if you want to opt for it. It looks like Zach continuously presses into the kick. Yes. I'm pretty sure we can crouch that, so. Oh, hey.
Yep, and the JD on the multi-hit DP, you gotta be ready for all of those hits.
Ooh, very smart.
We are in FPG, yes we are. Bring him all the way down, bring your rev gauge down to 0 as well, on top of getting a lot of damage. Zach needs one more clean touch to kill El Nino. This should be it. Doesn't even need the full route as Zach puts himself into winner semifinals.
Yeah, crit effect. I couldn't ask for a better interaction there from him. Truly just knew their Oki situation, pulled out the card, and said, hold this backhand. Extension, pickup, and confirm. Excellent, excellent stuff. I really hope to see that Hotaru do really well because I believe they're going to be against another one. I'm not sure if that's semis yet. It might be
No, it's
finals.
actually going to
We'll
be
see.
dubs. So he fought one Gato. Now he has to fight another Gato on
Yeah,
his
if you
side.
do it once, you got to do it twice.
Exactly. On the other side of the winners semifinals, we are going to be getting Saito versus Ashura, who is our resident Ronaldo player here.
Ooh,
So
very nice.
yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see because Saito has, or Ashura's pressure, especially on the jump-ins, has been very simple, getting like a pretty big JD, but just going into simple low jabs right afterwards, kind of setting up the simple pressure, but also really loving for tick throws, or if he's going to watch people jump, he's going to rip that DP immediately afterwards.
Excellent. Yeah. And one of the things like I didn't see a lot of people going for at this event so far is like break DPs on incoming jump ins. Like obviously a lot of them were heavy committal. They went for that light DP. They wanted the iframes and checking through with them. But you know, with that heavy DP, you can break it and get an extension afterwards. And
Oh, yeah.
it's,
Like,
it's such
it's-
good damage in this game.
It's good damage, and I think like people are still a little bit scared of going for those break DPs because again, it is high committal. It does have some, I believe, upper body intangibility. So
Correct.
it's not like a completely bad idea on someone that's jumping in, but still making sure that you do have the timing for not just a DP but also breaking in preparation for it and then getting the combo afterwards. Like that's the really scary part.
No, for sure. Like that's a good stuff. And I believe we are going to switch over and let you guys have some ads while we find these next couple players. So don't go anywhere unless it's to another Pressure Point stream. We will see you guys in just a few seconds. Hello, Pressure Point Online viewers. Welcome back. We are hanging out here with some Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Still going through top 6. We are finally on to winner semis. We are still running first to 3 this entire time. It's Y-Cry hanging out with you guys, joined by the wonderful...
Great effect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was like,
unfortunately,
okay,
I know your name.
Or...
Like, that whole bit is usually for people with hard usernames who I can't know, but we've been hanging out for a long time. So, like, it doesn't even work anymore. But
I was like, are you going to pass it to me, or are you going to say it yourself? Like,
I know. I got to make that more clear. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, we're online, but these guys are scrapping offline. We got Ashura versus Saito, got the Hotaru versus the Ronaldo, so all really hot on Saito's side.
Yeah, and Ronaldo is such a tricky character, has a ton of amazing Oki options, and finally has all 4 costumes that he needs to be a real character in this game.
Yeah, but looks like he's sticking with the classic red, gets the overhead, doesn't get a conversion off of it, unfortunately.
Up here, spending that level 1, dropping him down. Does have him in overheat here, but we have that light DP.
Yeah. Again, good thing for Ronaldo to have, and especially with the way that Ashura likes to play, good ball set into the throw. Keep Saito guessing. And it's kind of like the beauty of Ronaldo. Oh my god. Immediately stuff out, but again, letting that DP rip. Ashura's going to be doing that, especially with CGS SPG earlier. He's also going to be incorporating a lot of rev blows. Oh my god, another one. This might be death. Hold up.
Yo, then
get that first
shot, baby. That is absolutely death with the hidden gear.
Land with the shot, baby. Think about it. Get that shot. Find your mark. Here we go. Round 1.
Very nice stuff. Really quick round 2, just able to snowball his lead there and pull everything he needs to. Saito probably taking just a brief second to breathe during
Think
that.
Think about what the hell just happened, because damn, did he got it like that.
And Ronaldo can absolutely do that. It's one of the reasons I love taking SPG early with him and just being able to contest these very safe pressure that he has. Oh, nice patience. Going to work out well for Saito.
Yeah, Ashura is very violent and aggressive with that early SPG. He will be throwing out a bunch of early DPs as well as the red wall. But thankfully, Saito doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Trying to play the zoning game right now.
Nice. Good confirm there with the 2 lights, and just going to be able to pretty much chip them out at this point, going for the free throw kicks, but it doesn't matter. Midcourt or not, they're gone.
Get ready.
Again, early rev blow. Ashura loves throwing that out and all of its pressure. Let's go for like instead of DP this time. Oh.
Yeah, it's a very committal option to beat that. You have to spend your level 1 to get through that SPG, or you have to low profile. And some of those block strings, I'm not even sure about Ronaldo's. You have to get through the entire thing to get through. Like, certain ones can actually get through it completely. But Saito, I mean, going to be at about a 3rd HP, 2 bars, and 64% and hasn't landed a blow yet.
And the worst part is, Ashura has all of his resources back to 0. Unfortunately, misses that flip, but it doesn't matter. He gets to confirm anyways, giving himself 2-0 into the set.
All right, the character swap here. I love this option. Even if you pick the same exact character, just take a moment.
I mean, hey, at this point, we are just playing male Hotaru because we got that Ken on deck now. Now, I will say, this is going to be a little bit interesting because of like how kind of similar that Saito or that Hotaru and Ken can be. It's going to be really weird because of the fact that Ken Ken's buttons are just so significantly different compared to the rest of the Fatal Fury cast.
Absolutely. He does have a lot more range than some of them, but being able to confirm, like, this is just kind of the two oddballs right now of the City universe, which is very strange to say. A real-life soccer player versus a guest character. But you know what? We're living in the year 2025. This is not the strangest thing that's happened.
Sure. Getting the Jinrai kicks out of the medium target combo gets Saito a little bit of breathing room, but again, Ashura just running back into his face. We're gonna be seeing a lot of this pressure. Are we gonna get throw, or are we gonna get the strike after the ball set?
Good patience. Target combo going to the EX. Do we have the confirm here to kill?
Oh,
no,
no,
we needed to break the DP into the level 1, but just mashing buttons right now, hoping the chip can actually take out Ronaldo. Or a DP will come.
Yeah, I
We're
was
able to
really
confirm.
curious on why Saito went to the Tatsu instead of the DP. That would have been a lot more consistent and could have eked out even the kill with that level 1.
Yeah, or even EX Dragon Lash, which I think is the actual confirm there, but
Yes.
character's still new. We're still learning. Oh, nice pressure. Crouching C, so good for Ken. Can even go into his target combo from Street Fighter 6 in certain ranges. Ashura,
Yeah,
a lot of respect.
oh, he goes for the heavy Tatsu. Unfortunately, it always stays up high. You only need to use the EX or the light in order to get that drifting Tatsu.
I don't even know what move.
No cancel off that forward heavy punch. It's very convenient for Saito.
Oh, nice pickup
Okay.
here. Yes!
Yeah.
Do into the red line. You get the most
I-
overheat for your bang here.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all. However, it is really scary because, you know, Ronaldo with the ball sets or the slide tackle. And now Saito's going to have to go into this third round with no meter on deck.
Hey, I'll always respect a player for playing to win versus playing to lose last.
Yeah.
95% red gauge. How do we get this back? A big counter hit will do a great job of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, getting mixed into the corner here. SPG is not going to mean anything for us while we get it through, but hey, the light DP gets us some breathing room.
Oh dear, I think that might have been a Fatal Fury fireball right there. Good attack on the throw. Oh, doesn't quite confirm. Oh, not gonna get chipped out.
Oh, we
But
dropped
drops the combo, so we're just gonna DP out. I respect it. That's one hell of a way to keep yourself in the bracket.
it. Better match that DP. Let's go. Great stuff to Saito. Taking it to 1-2. The switch working out.
I like the idea of trying to start off with a jump in attack, but Ashura had that rev blow ready for Saito's face.
Yeah. Starting to actually, like, give up a little bit of their pressure just in favor of going for these really safe Ronaldo lights that he has, and then sprucing in a couple DPs on either Wake Up or Your Turn. I love that. Yeah.
Dude,
Bash.
Ashura rips DP like his life does not matter. He wants to he wants you dead before he cares about dying himself.
Yeah, really smart stuff. It's such a strong thing in this game, especially if you recognize your opponent might not have the perfect, like, damage confirmed, because this is a 2-3 touch game, but they gotta know that secret.
It feels like Saito. This is gonna sound really weird. It feels like Saito is kind of playing this as if he's playing Third Strike more than Street Fighter 6 with like the routing choices that he's doing. Not a lot of EX Jinrai kicks for the Dragon Lashes.
Yeah. To be fair, they're not very good in neutral here. And the
Yes.
Third Strike gameplay working out really well, taking it 1-1 here. Still has his tournament life in his hands.
Yep. Yeah, again, he keeps on trying to press after that DP. Kind of scared of like a throw, but Ashura has never been really showing throw after the rev blow.
Very nice. Is actually able to use one of the weaknesses of SPG, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. The hidden gear is going to take him all the way out. Saito going to be at maybe like a 4th to a 5th of HP left. This is going to be a tough climb.
Yeah, I'll think to just spend it early just to get the damage as quickly as possible. Trying to win quickly right now, because again, one clean combo will send Saito into losing bracket. And again,
Yeah, just
he's just gonna be
mash it. There's
spamming
not
rev
much
blow.
he can do about this. Oh, nice.
DP
Actually
break,
got
but
the break,
doesn't
but no.
confirm, but it's all good. A simple throw will put Ashura into winners finals.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Took a really interesting approach to their pressure there. Seemed to prey on the weaknesses of their opponent in a very I'm not gonna say disrespectful, but very like prominent way. Like, you don't know how to beat this. I'm gonna run it as much as I can and keep that pressure.
Look, man, some people don't expect the 4th rev blow in a row. I'm just saying. Some people aren't ready for it.
Especially after that DP they used. Like, it's
yes,
a great
exactly.
way of rolling.
Like,
it.
when Ashura is in SPG, he plays very belligerently. And I think one of the big reasons why he went for that SPG super, not just because of the big damage, but because, resetting his rev gauge back to 0, that means he can start spamming rev blow again. Because you saw at the end, he did 3 of them in a row. And Saito did nothing to stop it, like no throw attempts, and especially no universal anti-air as well. The meterless option to break SPG.
Yep, and those are obviously like your 2 most prominent options, other than like jumping over it and dodging
over it, or like supers, but like still, like that is like throw being your cheap throw and anti-air being your cheap ways of not breaking that rev blow. But we are going back to our other sides of winner semis. We got Zach Not Kyle versus Dubs. We're going to be getting that smart style Hotaru versus Gato.
Yeah, very interesting. Again, we were getting pretty much a repeat of what we saw earlier here with Zach Not Kyle, but maybe a bit of a different Gato, potentially a little stronger, potentially a little more competent. I'm excited to see it.
I mean, it's a very scary... Again, character has always been strong. It's just that now the top tiers are a little bit less top tier, so Gato has a little bit of an easier time contending with the rest of the cast.
Nice. We're getting the thumbs up from the competitors. We're looking all good.
Hey, man, I understand. Work with production. Make sure everyone is on the same page so everyone can see this hot game that we got going on. Okay, we finally got the real thumbs up. The fist has been bumped. Let's get it. Hotaru versus Gato.
Yeah, and I'd love to see a little bit of this time. Zach loved to throw fireballs. We can actually stomp those out and like keep the pressure going for Dubs. I wonder if we'll see a little bit of that here, or if we'll just try and jump in and get past them. And it looks like it's already working out super well. Dropping the combo, but keeping our plus frames, continuing this pressure, and throwing Hotaru into the corner here.
Woo!
There's
Oh
Universal,
my God!
baby.
Look at that! The anti-air coming through to break that rev blow. One more mix will do it. Oh, doesn't get the timing for that DP punish. Okay, a light DP just to end it, and now we're gonna be spamming some rev blows here and there.
Oh, double! Nice pick up there from Dubs. Clearly a very competent guy.
Yes. A lot more familiar with shenanigans that each character has on their face, so... Again, the hardest part for Gato is going to be coming in, especially contesting with how good Hotaru's fireballs are, but now, Rebel to check out what Hotaru's gonna press. You're joking! Calm down, sir! What are you on?
In defense, it's a little easier than it looks, but you know what, Dubs, you're still on fire. You might not be overheated, but work into this corner. Let's take it out. Nice JD on that dive kick, too. That's a little tougher. Ooh, you got
Why, like the press. Unfortunately, it wasn't the SPG super to get out of overheat, but still, big damage, takes the corner for himself. Now has to watch out for Dubs' DP of his own.
Nice, not getting the multi-hit that he needs there.
Yep.
Resetting neutral big here. Excellent pickup, and that's a win for Dubs. I know he's got this level 1. He did the wrong one. Wait, we saw this earlier. I hate this game. This sucks. I don't want to be here.
You have to remember which is your mid-screen super and which is your corner super. So one of the things you gotta learn, man.
Maybe it was like nerfed recently, because I don't play this character. That's what I'm going to give it to him for. Nice.
Sure, let's say that.
Yeah.
Oh no, mashing the target combo onto a rev blow. No,
Hey,
I
right
you go.
super.
There you go. That's the right one you want to use in mid-screen. Now, still gonna have to work a little bit hard. No access to JD, unfortunately, because of the overheat.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think Zach No Kyle giving himself a big disadvantage here by staying at that full screen, too afraid of the life deficit to overcome it. But this is when you need to go in. This is when you need to excel.
Oh, that's one way of doing it. Going for that level 1 super for the anti-air. Doesn't get enough hits to break the guard. So now Dubs getting another chance to play the game. I like it.
Very nice. But yeah, now we're out of meter and pretty close to burning out.
Ooh, dear.
Gotta find something here. We are not plus on that. Yep. Good punish. Dubs aware of the negative frames. Even does it without the 0 frame and just goes for that super normally. Excellent pickup.
And starting off the match with that anti-air right now. I like it. Back turn command grab and get more damage out of it.
Yeah, we don't all have to have Smart Smile to have 1 frame pickup or 1 button pickups on anti. We're good. Nice pickup. Perfect.
Yeah. And yeah, we're seeing this a lot, especially with the people that are starting in SPG. A lot more belligerent use of that rev flow. You see his, like, Zach kind of pressing a lot of buttons, especially with that target combo on the light starter. Ooh, yeah, right?
Yo, he backdashed that crouching D. That was spicy.
Oh, doesn't get the 214P as the extension there. So, gonna have to eat all this damage now.
Dubs absolutely on fire. And that double dash forward to get himself the corner here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to backdash that SPG, but it does not matter. Oh, the patience almost paid off. We need to get back in here. Good punish.
Alright, EX 214P spent, but now we're overheated. They'll have access to the... Had access to the SPG super. I'm gonna have to fight a little bit more scarily.
Reset City! Oh,
Wrong super! Yes! 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 Stay alive, my boy! Stay alive!
God dang it, dude.
Again, you gotta pick the right super. You need to know this, man. Oh no.
Picking the wrong button in neutral is even harder. Dubs getting a little bit of his payback here with his long extension combo, plus safe jump setup. Goes for the tick throw command to get rid of that SPG and the pickup here. This is dead. Another perfect. There would be 2 Ps if those stars could hold them. Really nice stuff to Dubs.
Yeah, you can see Dubs was mad after that.
Yeah, I saw fume. That was not smoke from the heat, bro. He was like, I'm ready to kill this child.
It's like, I need to take the round that I deserve. What a hyper defense. Great that shenanigans. Oh my god, good grab on the Rebel as well.
It's a great option there to beat out SPG spammers, and it's like a very exclusive thing to Gato. There's not a lot of other characters that can do that. Ironically, Hotaru is one of those other characters, but I don't think we will see that very often.
Yeah, such a specific option. And again, now that Zach is in overheat, we're going to be seeing a lot more of the target combo in order to try and drain that rev meter quickly, but going back to 0 because Dubs is on the set point right now.
Trying to get his 3-0 quick, get this Hotaru sent to the loser side, and one step closer to the trophy of Pressure 2025.
Yep. No, misses the special move again, but hey, target combo drain a little bit of that rev meter. Ooh, a lot of respect going right now. Okay, there we go. Dubs back in the driver's seat. Nice cancel out of the EXDP.
Nice, got the single hit that he needs there. This is like going to be a particularly weird spot. I almost just want him to bait out a level 1 from Zach, and we'd call it a win round, but instead gets the overhead conversion here. Does have level 1 to extend this, opts to go for reset pressure, and gets hit with the level 1. It's still probably a good victory for Dubs.
Absolutely. Hey man, he only spent 1 bar, so That's very good, especially since he's winning the meter war right now, going into this final round. The Revelo to push Kyle off to the side. But does find a countering starter.
And corner conversion as well. This is big damage. Gato has these in the safest of setups as well. Ooh, nice pickup. Oh, not quite high enough. Good job not challenging that. Could have been really bad, really quick. At 87% right now, I'm more worried about being revved up than actually the damage applicable.
Just playing a lot of patient neutral. Zach really wants his big starter with that Farsi, but Dallas is not giving him an easy chance to get it.
Yeah. I wish he was taking a little bit more of a conservative approach here, just because he has such a big life lead. Like, if they want to sit back at full screen, allow them to. There's nothing that's going to stop them from losing here other than you rushing in and doing something, but a good light confirmed to close it out nonetheless.
Yeah, even spinning himself out all the way into overheat scenario. Kind of, and again, it's one of those things where you, both as the offensive and a defensive player, want to just start the aggression. Because, you know, as the overheated person, you want to get rid of that meter. But if you're on offense, you want to break that guard gauge badly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a really interesting way of kind of forcing Zach into playing a more active game in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, for sure. And also, like, the combo structure to break somebody's guard is so much different than just normal plus frames pressure, because you kind of don't want to spend your rev meter to like break their guard. So like it really changes the way you have to play. And being able to get to that next level is a great way to extend your high level pressure.
Especially since you want to watch where you get that final hit, because if you spend an EX button and then that's when they break their guard, especially in the middle of a weird multi-hit, then it gets awkward for everyone.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think we're going to swing back over to ads one more time while we find some of our players going in here to either loser's side or winner's finals. We'll talk to you guys real soon. See you in a sec.
Welcome back, everyone. It's me, CreativeFact, with YCry once again to continue our coverage of Top 6 of City of the Wolves here at Pressure Point 2025.
Yeah, no, we've had a really great winter side so far. A lot of Hotaru, a lot of Gato, and a lot of really talented players showing off their stuff. Unfortunately, now we have to go to where the graveyard begins and where people are starting to dig their own graves. Will they stand in them? Will they proceed out of them? That is the question.
Absolutely. And we got Zach, not Kyle, once again versus Dante Rebellion, the Smart Style Hotaru versus the Soul Billy in this tournament. So it's going to be very interesting to see how both of these players navigate around each other. Obviously, Billy, big pole, good, big buttons are amazing. But again, easy access DP. We're going to be seeing a lot of target combos as well for the up close, as well as the one thing that I'm still thrown off about, how good Zach is with that Hotaru Chu C. It is phenomenal.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Let's get things started here. Nice EX, just random in the face, knowing they can break it and keep things safe. But it does not matter. Keeping it going here. Real smart stuff. Zach, not Kyle, I just really hope we have some EX buttons on deck so we can convert our great hits into damage this game. That's all I want.
Yeah, again, it's going to be really weird because of the fact that Smart Style breaks are very new. So, it doesn't matter when you overheat yourself like that. Again, Dante's Wake Up Supers are, very amazing.
Yeah, very smart. Yeah. And even, a good awareness, too, because when you're in Burnout, it's very difficult to punish that super. Hotaru probably privileged enough to do so with her level 1s, but not oftentimes can you do it with your just normal buttons.
Right. Again, simple with Fireball game. Nice dive kick to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, great way to start opening up the pressure. We don't see a lot of universal anti-airs coming out from him, but that crouching C can sometimes act as just a budget variation of that. And unfortunately, getting rolled in the corner right here. Trying to go for that single hit confirm, but is going to get hurt for it.
Yeah, spent cheap bars for it as well, so a little bit unfortunate for Zach's side. It doesn't matter. And again, using that target combo to just kind of get rid of the overheat gauge as quickly as possible.
And now we have that corner pressure. Unfortunately, not able to break the guard quite yet. Needs to get this through before a chip comes through, or just a crouching A finishes it off. Zach, not Kyle, taking it up to 1.
Yeah. Again, a very simple gameplay, but again, simple doesn't matter when your neutral is as phenomenal as Zach's over here.
Yeah, has really been able to kind of make this style their own. I don't really see too many things that vary from, just like a normal Hotaru, honestly. So good
Right.
awareness to them to position with the smart style and probably throw players off with how quick they DP.
I think like one of the unfortunate things that I've been noticing from Zach's side is I don't think he has access to 2B. I've been noticing
Yeah.
a lot of like his low kicks have always been to sweep. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm a liar.
They heard you. And it should be a finish up for Dante. We got these
Yeah.
trade hits. Excellent stuff. The neutral game coming through, kind of contesting in more advantageous spots there. Great stuff for Dante.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, very simple pressure with those running hands into the flip kick. Oh, you are very bold, my guy. That being said, you are eating this punish.
I wasn't sure if that far C would hit, but really nice stuff. Good patience. Oh, going for the wild pick up there, thinking they're maybe gonna jump or something. Either way, we're thrown back into the corner. Delay on the special moves here. Back to pull pressure.
Goes for the anti-air attempt, but Dante is not taking as much damage as he could be. Uh-oh. Easy combo into the dive kick. No, we don't.
Of course, that doesn't work unless you are absolutely perfect. Could have spent that level 1, but I see what they're going for. Trying to finish things off with meter positivity, and still going to do so.
Okay. As long as both bars are active, Zach will be very happy going into this final round.
Nice, good throw there. Taking advantage of the nerfs in that +0. I want Dante to spend an EX move like more than I want anything else right
Yes, that is something he has not been doing a lot.
now. I don't think ever. I haven't seen it yet. And it would really clean up his game plan because he has really solid button presses, but we just need that awareness that we can do some more damage here.
Yes. Oh, accidentally hits the wrong button. You will be eating this unless you have a good JD. No, you don't. This CPR is really bad, but Zach is going to be really glad you take that second game.
Excellent pickup there. Good awareness. I mean, I think that's a single hit JD, so it's not that hard, but hey, I got hit by it every single time, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't matter if it's 1 or 3 hits, you still got a JD something if you're up there.
Exactly. Ooh, nice throw here. If we start opting in for the throw game, I think Dante might even make up for his lack of EX usage here. Yes, excellent.
Here we go.
Ooh, the dive kick trying to punish the pull extension there, and the drop actually working out in Dante's favor.
Yeah. And he kind of finding himself to be in a good spot for pressure, but hey, one more touch will do it, and the JC will definitely take that first round.
Yeah. Scary. Dante definitely starting to figure out the matchup, but Kyle starting to get a little fancy with his confirms here, getting that full screen pressure, throwing the fireball, but still getting checked by crouching C, bro. The button does it all. Grab, reset the neutral. What can we do here? What can we find? Nice!
Yeah.
Great punish.
A little awkward one hit of ZP. Zach's still in a pretty solid position, all things considered.
That was just standing B. That was nice.
Yep. And unfortunately spends that EXDP, put himself in overheat. That doesn't really matter much, as the one more touch will do it.
We definitely didn't need the red line there, but, you know, he's dead, so does
Yeah.
it actually matter?
Yeah, I was about
Find out
to
this-
say, 1 bar I would have gotten, but 2 bars, uh-oh.
They really
No.
wants this Billy dead. They're thinking it's last patch, they're really mad at him. I promise he's been chilled out, guys. It's okay.
I mean, a Billy is still a villain.
Hey,
Yup.
especially
Smashing
when DP's
that-
like this, but hey, see, it
Oh,
doesn't even
no.
confirm all the way. It's fine.
Just let the final hit come and then go for your punish.
Haru very close to being
yeah.
revved up here. Oh, we're SPG, and that should finish it off here.
Oh, we accidentally put ourselves into overheat, so we aren't able to get that 214K. However, we're still fine. You got a JD, I was about to say.
or Reddit. Something, please.
Jump, JD, just get out of there, please. But another game in the books. Unfortunately, Dante will be leaving here at 5th place.
Yeah, still an incredibly solid placing for a player who doesn't seem like he quite has the grasp of how the combo system works, and just relying on fundamentals and really good pull pressure. Like, excellent stuff. You should be very proud of your standings there. And the Smart Smile Hotaru is gonna keep it moving on here.
Look, I respect anyone that just wants to just do nothing but press it with fundamentals. I think that's hype as hell.
Yeah, no, thank you for signing up for the bracket. That's how we play,
Exactly.
especially when you get a couple people through.
Look, man, it's a good game. It's a fun game.
It is.
Like, I know some people have their issues with Street Fighter, or Street Fighter 6, so I think this is, like, a much more, like, refined and a much different way of taking a bunch of, like, the more modern aggressive aspects that Street Fighter is doing, and then having their own unique pull while still having the really fun combo system that's present in Mark of the Wolves.
Yeah, no, this is a great middle ground games for old school gamers and new school gamers alike, where you can kind of find some even ground between the nonsense and the fundamental game plan. So really good stuff to them. We're still going to stay over here in losers quarterfinals if we're able to find our players. We should have psyched.
Okay.
See, it's the moment I say something, it has to be wrong. So we are actually going to swing up to that winner's side, and we're going to do Dubs and Ashura next. Yeah.
So the two first seeds of their respective pools, Dubs with the Gato versus Ashura with the Ronaldo. So this is when the game is really going to get hot. Ashura with his very hot and active opening gambit versus Dubs with the Gato. Scary mix, scary all around things. Gato, I'm telling you, Gato stocks are about to be coming up soon.
Oh yeah, they're already rising pretty hard. I'm pretty
sure he's one of the characters that did get like a significant buff in the patch, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you for sure, but I will say, just as like looking at the players here, we kind of have like two polar opposites, right? We have a very patient, like refined Gato player who knows when to throw out the nonsense, but doesn't like always do it, versus a Ronaldo that starts with the nonsense and then refines,
sticks with the nonsense.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
see, the funny thing is, when he is no longer an SPG, that's when he slows down. But if he's an SPG, that pedal is like through the floor.
Yeah, and I can't blame him. Like, Ronaldo is such a character that relies around like the +2 standing light punch spacing and like incredibly like wacky moves, essentially. Like all of a sudden the ball will just be in the air and it's hitting something.
Not to mention, when Ronaldo is running at you, he gets to choose between high and low, and that low goes far.
Yes.
So
it reminds me of like a Chris sweep or something from KOF, man. It cracks me up.
Yeah, it's foul, to put it lightly.
I'm so curious if these guys have a playing history together as two people from Canada.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their history within the game or if it's in other games that could also be a factor. But regardless, gonna be some very hot, active action between Ronaldo and Gato.
Yeah. I think one's more Toronto side. Yeah, one is Montreal, Quebec. One is Ontario. So yeah. Okay, cool. I was so curious. Oh, got him in the early frame startup of his SPG there. Super unfortunate. Dub's gonna be on a big lead here.
Yep. Does get the DP, doesn't set up ball afterwards, surprisingly. No threat of it for like that high-low mix as well as the throw, but hey, Ashura is slowly fighting back.
Oh, nice empty low. Very smart stuff. They're able to finally get him out of SPG. Getting their plus frames, but not safe enough is your jump. Get super, get out of here. Command throw to almost close it out.
Yeah, gonna rev just to prevent chip, just to make sure. You have a lot of rev meter, so why not? But, oh, big flying kick will give Dubs the first round.
Yeah, trying to crush any lows with that. It might not be the actual universal crush low, but hey, that's my 6A from Mark of the Wolves. That button has carried me through so many brackets, so glad to see it making an appearance here.
Oh, big starter off the counter tube, Steve. Doesn't really matter if you get DP'd out.
Counter hit here. We don't have any hidden gears, but might spend that level 1. Does so. Wants to optimize the damage. What's the mix? It's low.
Ooh, empty low. You have so much rev meter to work with, and we can definitely take this first game.
Dude, you can wear as many shin guards as you want, soccer player, but your shoes are not protected.
Again, starting off with a very expensive double rev into that rev blow. Oh my god, already overheated, not even 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah, that was a very explosive start. Expensive is, yeah, to say the least. I'm not quite sure what the game plan is here, but Ashura clearly wanting to get that damage before their pressure.
Yeah.
EX sending them back to the corner.
Ooh, wow, good guard cancel starter. Thankfully, Ashura is no longer overheated. So he can start his belligerent EX gameplay. Pops to level 1 for that round. I understand.
Yeah. Spending a level 1 anytime. Great use there. Good blocks, keeping it safe, respecting the SPG, not even trying to contest it, just wants to win their turn back, but finally having enough, spending that DP.
Now Dubs with the big corner combo. Oh, pops the SPG Super Chew. I don't want to be overheated. Give me my meter back, sir.
Let's hidden gear it up. Let's crash the soccer player down. What's the mix here? I don't know what Ronaldo gets here. I think he was checking for some sort of walk-in. Bait pressure here is really strong and actually commits to the button. I don't even think he was aware that that was going to hit yet.
That's what I said. Doesn't quite finish the combo. Gets a cross up, but no big hit afterwards. Watch a random DP.
Okay, right away, baby. They can hear us. I can swear.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
And once again,
Oh, nice. Tried to break his DP there to get like -2 situation started again. But it doesn't matter. Dubs getting crossed up to the corner with you. This is a big pickup for Ashura.
yep. Fortunately, he's able to pick up. Doesn't go for a DP as well. But, oh, awkward hit, so second EX doesn't connect.
Yeah, usually the easiest thing for me there is just to dash in and get that DP again to reset that pressure. But yeah, I don't play Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Level 1
And
probably
you picked
doesn't
it,
do
but
it here,
oh my
right?
god. Level 1 super, that's the right time to spend that one. Dubs going up 2-0 right now.
That was very nice. I literally think that EXDP was the necessary final bits of damage he needed for that to confirm.
Yep.
But Ashura getting all the way to the corner on start, but Dubs knows he's 2 games up and can spend that DP early. Very smart stuff.
Absolutely. Trying to protect Ronaldo's jump in with the anti-air. Doesn't matter. Sets up another ball. Watch this nice little trick.
Ashura playing like a different player right now, but we're right back to the basics. Whipping
Yeah.
that DP at about mid-screen. We're going to take some big damage here as Dubs carries you back to the middle.
Yeah, checks that orange flash. That means I'm going to throw you right now. As Dubs keeps the pressure on. Oh, big cross-up counter? This
That
should
should
be
do it.
it.
Great pickup. That was really nice.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
And again, that expensive starter that Ashura loves to do. He says, I have all this meter, I might as well spend it. Especially since it's a little bit cheaper because he's in SPG.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Throw loops, man. We got him
Yup.
here, too.
Don't
SPG
do
as
it.
much as you
well-
want. I'll keep it up.
I was about to say, don't do it again, but no more SPG, so no more funny rev blow. Doesn't matter with his counter hit starter as well.
Do you have red line? I don't think we spend it, though. We just level 1.
We're not even going to do it. I think we just want to end it honestly. Or we could also break this guard. Oh my god.
Yeah, wants both of those meters. Going into his potential final round here. Dubs trying to 3 straight in winners finals here to display his dominance here.
Right, but immediately gets thrown out for his troubles. Dubs, can we stop throwing each other? Like, let's get us a different starter. Come on now.
Oh, tried to go for that whiff punish, but he was just a little late on it. Getting out of the corner here. Dubs gonna find that throw.
Oh my god, double counter hit. Dubs is gonna do a lot of damage here. Not gonna spend the meter just yet. There we go.
Oh, goes for the reset on
Oh
the
my
break.
God.
Dubs knows he's a game away from doing it.
Oh
And
my
pulls it
God.
off in dramatic fashion. Excellent pickup. Yo, what a cheeky reset. Oh, man.
Be honest with me. Be so for real with me. You got mixed, didn't you?
If you don't get mixed, you lied. That was nasty. Really smart. The restand, too, off of the red line into the break, that is a labbed, tried and true setup. I love that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we all need to call the hospital real quick, because I think there's going to be some broken angles throughout this entire stadium, because my god, that was disgusting!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that is a very smart setup. It's something like a lot of characters actually have in this game is red line breaks, but oftentimes like they're only used as kind of like weird gimmicks. But that gacha one felt pretty real. Like
I was about to say, I know there are some setups that you can do with
Yeah.
level 2 breaks. There's not a lot, but they do exist. That, however, that was just mean.
yeah, no, very smart. Like I don't think the red line would have killed too. Like I actually think it was a necessary thing. So very smart stuff. Like I like what I'm seeing. Obviously I put Preacha, so I have like the red line one that goes through projectiles, and I can break that. And the only time it's really good to do that is if I like it kills afterwards, because I have to DP break into a DP, into full combo, into
Right.
EX, and like it's a hard ass combo anyways. Like I drop it every time. So
Why do that when I can just let my
Yeah.
super rip?
just cinematic, please. I wish to watch cutscene, but that's
I-
why I'm not
I-
in winners finals right now. So
My hands need a break. They're tired.
I sweep you.
All right, looks like we're still trying to find everyone. So you know what? Let's watch some ads. Perfect time to get some water anyway. So sit tight. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back. We were able to quickly find those players for you so that way we don't lose too much time over here at Pressure Point 2025. I hope you all are doing super well after that winner's final side match, but we've got to go down to the graveyard now. It is the loser's side. Time to shine. We get to watch all these matches right here live.
Mhm.
Let's
And I think
it off.
Saito and El Nino might have played their match without us knowing because it's already been reported. So we are going to straight into loser semifinals. Saito versus Zack, not Kyle. I believe this is going to be a Hotaru mirror, unless Saito is like, okay, I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm going to switch shoot at Ken.
And rolling straight with the Ken. I don't know. I think the Hotaru is a little stronger, but the Ken is on the screen, baby.
Okay.
Let's roll it live. Your neutral is better with the Ken, though. They feel comfortable.
Like I said before, this does not feel like a Street Fighter 6 Ken. This feels like a third strike Ken. With like the way that they route and move around as well.
Yeah, he's a little tankier than 6. You can't just like glide across the screen. But Burnout is a really interesting position. Probably feels a little uncomfortable with just how new the character is. Might not have the routing down yet. Trying to EX there is definitely not the way to do it, but punish into the corner is a great way to start this off.
It does punish the DP, but doesn't really get much. Tries to go for Generation Shenanigans. Unfortunately, Zack is able to fight back.
Ooh. I really like Zack actually taking that hit there instead of being broken into full combo. Oh, finally got sick of the pressure, but it's going to be stuck in overheat for it. Saito
gonna have to hold a
doesn't
lot of things,
want
but
it.
good
Get
DP.
out.
Yeah, and Zack gonna put himself in overheat as well. However, that guard gauge is looking really low on top of a low health bar. Oh, this is really scary.
Oh my god, you see them do
Yeah.
a little single dip getting ready to super?
Yeah,
Zack,
they
that
were,
was
they were
scary.
looking for an animation. They wanted to see that foot come off the ground.
Gas pedal for just even a second. Yeah, that was a terrifying one. Oh, we got the SNK fireballs. Nice.
Yeah, and something that I was noticing during that first round is that Zack was actually trying to win the fireball war with a bunch of EX fireballs. Oh, unfortunately gets SNK'd right there.
Yeah, it's gonna happen a couple times if we're not half circling, but that's okay. Yeah, they did a great job with what they got. Ooh! Nice!
Yes.
SPG!
Okay.
Dang it, come on, man! Spend that extra meter! Well, level 2.
There you go. SPG,
Oh,
there you
here.
go.
I forgot they were an SPG. Let's get it.
Yeah, I was about to say, because, like, after, the EX Jinrai, you can go for Dragon Lash into DP Super. But, you know, again, I think it... Like I said, just that alone, the lack of Dragon Lashes makes me really think this is, like, an old school Ken player. Which is honestly real. I have literally made the jokes that this is for, like, the old men. Ken is not for the new people.
Yeah. And heck, jokes is almost wrong, because I just think you're correct, Crit. Like, this character feels so comfy for people who love that slower, tankier style of play, but it still has that flash of the modern era. Here. SPG, please. Yeah!
There you go. Yeah, especially if you're last, yes! BP Super! Not enough to kill, but still fine. You are in such a nice spot, especially finally finding Dragon Lash, getting the throw there, and Saito taking another round straight.
Yeah, that was really nice. Felt so comfortable with the character there. I'm not even sure what the EX Dragon Lash is on block in this game. I haven't had the chance to lab
I
it.
think it's 0 or +1. The difference is that it has much less startup, so it's a lot harder to contest raw neutral.
Nice. And Zack finally finding their footing here, starting to get the dive kick game going. Hey, man, Cammy's gonna have a tough time against this character. Ooh. Oh, broke the SPG that they were mashing.
Yeah, I don't know
Jinrai
how to
doing it
happen.
all in
Oh,
this
wild
game,
punish!
too.
You got SPG there. There we go.
Saito feels like they're learning on the fly, but learning perfectly right now. Everything
I'm
is
telling you,
coming
I
together,
wonder
Saito.
if they're actually listening to us, because the way that they're changing their routing is actually great, and it's the right things to do with Ken. It's the ways to, like, patch up the small things that he has been missing in his EX routings.
Nice job by Kyle there. Ooh, and the DP. Just
Yeah,
realizing
let
that
that rip.
Zack wants to press buttons at all times and getting away with it right now. A lot of respect coming in from our players there. I think as they get closer, they're actually recognizing what is at stake here. Oh, no pickup. That was a very big one drop by Saito, but gets the chance to do it again here. Not quite though.
Ooh, misses the fireball input again. But I'm surprised that Saito. I like the idea that he's actually not trying to win the fireball war with the EXDPs, but does confirm it off of the low forward. One more round, and Saito will be sitting in losers finals.
Well put too here with the brand new character, nonetheless. Let's see it. Ooh, nice.
So finds the
Able to get through here.
Yeah. Doesn't get to confirm. Does do the nice light DP, so get Ken a little bit away from me.
Oh, nice.
I like
Didn't break it, though. I like that idea, though. Going for the 0 frame so you're only -2 or getting a pickup.
Such as Zack, now overheated. This is going to be really big for Saito. I wonder if now's a good time to start letting that EX Hadouken rip. Oh, no! Doesn't get the confirm or the follow-up afterwards. But yeah,
Smart style coming in handy here. Catch the Ken out of the air. Really smart by Zack.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't get EX Jinrai after the EX Hadouken. So, unfortunate miss by Saito. But, does have 2 stocks of bar on hand.
Yeah. Still in a very positive position here. We have 2 bars of meter. We're going to get punished for this, but hey, it only puts ourselves in SPG.
Yep. Now all of his EX moves are going to be cheaper in cost. Doesn't run up and get the punish. Zack doing a very simple combo, not trying to overheat himself early. Yeah, being forced
Wow,
to block
nice
all of that.
cross
There
up.
we go.
I got hit.
Yep. Being a little conservative. There we go.
Now, something I don't really see coming out from Saito very much is those long, heavy buttons. Oh, the trick.
Yeah. I like the idea, but the fireball sticks out a little bit longer, my friend.
Yeah. Very smart. Hey, even if we were copying Street Fighter 6 fundamentals there, right? Like, it would have beaten the level 1. Well, that isn't true in this game. Still, would have.
There you go. Finally recognizing using that EX Hadouken to win the fireball war. Time to jump in, unfortunately.
Alright. Punish here. Reset to neutral. Get a long-standing fireball, yeah. Hotaru definitely has the options to contest Ken here with the fireball war, but you have to do that.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop the dash in time, so now JD is offline for both of these players. Also, fireball war is going to be pretty even.
No committal buttons there. Oh, good patience by Saito.
Alright, Saito going to be the first one to go out of SP, out of cooldown. Here we go. Dragon Lash. Doesn't need the SPG. We are good to go for set point.
Obviously, should still be in the habit of doing it, so you get that meter. But we were at 2, so it doesn't actually matter. It's fine. It's fine.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, the SNK Fireball is so real. I feel it so hard from Saito. It's been like 3 or 4 times. Ooh, nice. Finally gets that frame trap he's been fishing for.
Yeah, Ken JD now. But double overheat. Saito looking pretty dangerous on the guard bar, though. Big cross-up, though. Doesn't get a short super, unfortunately. Oh my god, SPG super is huge in this scenario.
Yeah, we're going to take Saito all the way out of SPG with this. So we're pretty much just fishing for, like, 2 level 1 confirms here.
Yup.
That is Saito's win condition.
This is going to be big. If he can get 1 punch, Saito will be guard broken, but no, we're out of time. Cool down, Saito. No longer has to be worried about that guard break.
Great SPG there. That sliver so hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mash that red blow just to see if you got it on your face. Big DP. Oh my god.
Should do it if we're able to confirm it properly, but the EX Tatsu is not going to be the routing we need to finish it off.
Yeah, unfortunately, not finding that Dragon Lash, but the ending it with the crouch heavy punch. In this case, it is down forward heavy punch. The classic lazy Shoryuken is going to give Saito that 3-1 victory and put him into losers finals.
Yeah, really nice stuff. It's a rarity you actually see that move coming in as a an anti-air with Ken having so many great DPs and heavy DP as a breakable anti-air option, but it does not matter. Great button check, putting it all together, and the Ken is looking really nice. Saito, I can definitely see him taking a couple rounds off of this Ronaldo. I hope a couple turns into 3.
Absolutely. And like I said, the Ken, the old school fundamentals is there, but again, you have to be able to make this man slow down because the early SPG burn is going to be foul coming out from Ashura.
Yeah, patience is going to be the name of the game here. Tacking some throws and maybe like getting some new routing mid-set would do him a lot of good. If we start breaking that heavy DP for that extra damage, I think we could easily see this Ken strike up a good competition for our players here.
Yeah. Breaking that, or also after EX Jinrai going into the Dragon Lash DP Super, that would also be massive for his combo routing.
For sure. We can only hope, we can only dream, and we can only keep watching with you guys. I hope you are all having a wonderful time here at Pressure Point 2025. We are in our top 3 out here.
Yeah, it's going to be a very explosive set. Again, very old school style of Ken versus the very erratic, very explosive Ronaldo that we have ahead of us.
Yeah, definitely one of the more controversial characters that has come out for Fatal Fury. Probably for nothing in his game plan, but he is still putting in the work in the competitive scene, with Diaphone winning him recently for the EWC online qualifier and doing just a lot of work all in all.
And it's a character that, love him or hate him, it's a character you have to start working around. You do have to respect this man because he will be completely disgusting in your face. But Reimu Danson looks like we are all good to go. Fist bump to Reimu. Hell yeah. Let's get it started. We got Ashura. We got Saito. Ken versus Ronaldo. Let's get started.
Yes, I love that we keep taking this to the rooftops. This is not Southtown we're staying in. He's making it home field advantage. Saito going to start strong here in the routing here. How do we get it? No SPG here to finish off.
Yep. Ooh, this could be the scary, but does get the DP. Still have to worry about some SPG shenanigans. Oh, I like it. I understand the attempt, but unfortunately too far out of the way. This should be an easy confirm.
Yeah, Ken's DP definitely feels like a Street Fighter 1, where it sets you up with a billion hours to react to it.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing fancy after that stuff. Ooh, starting to use the Tatsus. Let's see what your confirm game looks like right now. Yes, just into the Tatsu here. Set yourself up with some plus frames. How do we get
that break cancel going? Pops a level 1 on top of it. Not quite out of SPG, but still in a very scary position. Okay.
Hey, EX Fireball's a great way to deal with that. But Ashura still looking really strong here. Can do another throw loop. Is not going to get the chance because level 1 is hot and ready.
And can be a little bit belligerent because, okay, double slide, why the hell not? Not even a DP.
Nah, just mash that button. No, I need to get in, and my way to get in is through mashing.
Oh, unfortunately hits that overhead, so definitely going to get blown up by that rev blow. Ashura going crazy in the paint right now. Oh my goodness, good throw break.
Barely off on his spacing there, but hey, resetting this Ken is going to be your goal to victory right now. Get the soccer ball started. Ooh, the hyper defense. He could have opted for something, but instead gets his meter gain, sets himself up very nicely going into the second.
little bit of an awkward trade, so doesn't quite get the full extension that Ashura wanted. That being said, Saito is already almost at SPG range, though. It's gonna be really rough for him to fight back. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice pickup here. Oh, no, we need to break that.
Yeah, but Ashura now in overheat. This is Saito's time to start going in a little bit.
Yes, I
like
love
that
that
one.
option. Break the EX Fireball. Give yourself extra overheat meter. And have your guard building while it's happening. The cross-up so belligerent.
Yep. Oh no, we are out of overheat. I think he was trying to do the EX Jinrai setup.
Oh, does he go over it?
Oh my god! He
No
flips him!
iframes on that one.
Yeah, that's the first time that he's actually popped the command dash. But still very scary. Not a lot of health, and especially not a lot of guard either. Oh no.
That was a DP. We all know it was.
Absolutely.
That was not a fireball. Come on. I think he still dies there if he
Yes.
does the DP, but, you know. We like it when the button comes out that we were trying for.
Exactly. I gotta respect that rev blow at the end. Now Ashura putting Saito back into the corner. Oh, another lazy DP with that crouch heavy punch. But unfortunately, gonna take damage instead. Oh no.
Hey, nice job taking that hit there. Puts himself in the corner for this. Does the quick heavy or crouching C pick up here?
Yep.
We're blocking.
Oh, we are so blocking that. Yeah, don't spend your EX yet. Good extension off of with after the high Jinrai.
Tried to catch him asleep at the wheel, but unfortunately Ashura playing at 1,000,000 miles a minute. Not gonna be falling for that. Oh, he's plus there. That's so
Yeah.
disgusting.
I gotta respect the chest bump, unfortunately. As Ashura on match point right now.
Great rev confirms here. Saito has been playing so good and figuring out this Ken stuff. It feels like on the fly. But now we've got Ronaldo out of SPG while we have it ourselves. This is probably the best situation we've been in yet this entire set. Let's see if we can convert it.
Yep, good call out on that jump in. Hopefully Ronaldo's gonna be taking some shots. Yeah, pop that super real quick. I don't think you're out of SPG, but still in a good position nonetheless.
He's looking for anything there. The
Oh my
back
God.
jump. This is the most Street Fighter we've ever seen. Redline to almost take him down. Does have some redline to keep himself alive
Yep.
here. And is gonna
Yeah,
do
you're gonna have
so,
to rev through
waiting for
everything.
any
Oh,
pickup
gotta
that
break
gets
through. Watch the DP! No, doesn't get the DP!
Man, had almost everything he could possibly want there, but Asura holding down the fort, keeping it honest. 3-0 with some great reads in the final moments there. But excellent stuff to Saito. Love the Ken. Love the passion. You were doing great.
No, absolutely. Like, again, the way that his Ken developed throughout his entire tournament was really fun to watch. And again, you saw that he had a lot of good routing ideas. The fundamentals was there, but unfortunately, just kind of getting blown up by, you know, the fast pace that is Ashura's Ronaldo. But still, good stuff
Absolutely.
to both of these players.
Yeah, really nice stuff. I loved watching that match. Just a really solid display of like intermediate, good play. I really like it. But now we've got the grand finals, the pinnacle of this tournament. We've got a Gato. We've got the Ronaldo. Let's see what we can pull out this time to keep things going.
Yeah. Run back of what we had in winners finals. Unfortunately for Ashura, it was a 3-0 sweep, including that disgusting reset to end it all. So hopefully for Ashura's sake, it goes a lot better.
Yeah. I think Dubs also has a lot of like energy left too. Like I think there's more setups to be had with the Gato, but I have a funny feeling we're rocking like better spirits at this point. Like we just
Absolutely.
put on an absolute display of great Ronaldo gameplay. We've got a lot of really intelligent setups that we were working with and able to rock out while the Ken was on screen. So let's see if we can convert that into a character that I would say arguably struggles more in this Ronaldo matchup.
Right. That being said, I think just the way that the way that Dubs likes to play, it's kind of like a good way to balance out Ashura's very aggressive and erratic playstyle.
Big time. Safe jump setups will like crack any sort of randomness.
Yeah, and you saw from earlier in their set, Dubs had that on point.
It's one of the best ways to like break somebody's pressure in this game, because once you start showing off that you have safe jumps, it's really hard for them to like want to DP randomly. And if that's their whole game plan, like, oh, you're in trouble. And already starting off so strong with the cross up and the meterless extensions here. Dubs wanting to get this done quick. We know he's got a smash bracket or something after this.
Ooh, good anti-air right there. Keep it nice and simple with the rev block. Oh, doesn't get the confirm, unfortunately.
I don't mean to like say anything. I bet you his buttons are wrong. Just like a random guess, because that seems like he didn't get the rev break that he like has mapped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just a bet. Nice, great SPG there. A little far for the
find a way to
hit,
open
but
up
Ronaldo has
the
a
other. Sure, yeah, grab him through the Revla. Why not?
There's that D. Get him down. But yo, you see that SPG that's left? Holding on with a sliver. Gone now.
Oh, good backdash on that back turn throw attempt. Oh, doesn't quite get the right confirm off the DP break.
And that back throw is actually so good for Ronaldo. Gives him enough space to set up his ball throw pressure. But now you got to get through the Gato onslaught. The rush down specialist. We are not going to respect it enough. Going up one
nice.
Dubs.
Ooh, no way.
Man, I thought for sure his buttons were wrong. I was certain. Good on you for being a good tournament player and not messing that up.
Alright, quick jab to get himself out of the corner, but Dub says, no, go back there, my friend. Uh-oh, Bart punish, let's go all the way.
We build that bar here. Absolutely.
Yeah,
What a
send it just to make sure. Absolutely, I want to leave nothing to chance here.
One bar of meter for 1 star. We do that any day, any week, all the time.
Absolutely.
Great
Ooh,
rush
good
down
grab off the rev blow, too. Ashura keeping this pressure up. Good fadeaway D. Never too short. The Dubs stays back there.
Patience coming through here. Yeah, dude, just start throwing them. Like, Dubs is such a patient player. It's time to crack that defense. It's time to take them down, and we're evened up on stars.
Get ready. Fight.
Big counter hits harder to get this Ronaldo out of the SPG meter. You don't want to see anything from him.
Bro, gonna be broken.
Up.
Why does his close A anti-air? I hate this game.
I don't know, man.
What a good button. Oh no,
Okay,
he did
there we
not
go.
respect the meaty
Make sure you
level.
spend it. There we go. 2-0 right now for Dubs.
In pretty commanding fashion too. I mean, Ashura had a nice round during that one, but he didn't. He just kind of did Ronaldo things versus like the commanding neutral presence that Dubs is constantly applying. But that just
It kind of feels like that they're just having their own rounds, and like there's not really a big back and forth. They're just like,
Yeah.
all right, I got my offense right, and I'm gonna guess right every single time for this round.
yeah, and that's what like having like great setups allows you to do. But Ashura finally starting to just take that down, wants this round for himself and keep himself in this tournament here. 'Cause he's still up, even if he wins 6 more. That's what it takes to get through this.
Yeah, well, the light DP will definitely bring this life deficit a lot less scary. But oh my god, watch that guard break. Never mind. Watch your life bar as Dubs puts himself at tournament point right now.
Let's go. Starting off with that meter spend. Ashura doing it up loud and early. What else can we do? DP. Instant air dash SPG into DP. All the tricks are coming out.
That's that belligerent gaming style that Ashura really loves. But big anti-air starter. Ooh, let's check that roll real quick.
That was so nice. No freaking punish on the crouching D. Come on, Ashura.
Come on, you gotta punish those every day. Even if you just sweep for sweep, you gotta do something there.
Please, please. I don't even know what Ronaldo's sweep could be there. It might be slow. Fair.
Yeah.
You gotta do something.
Something. Anything but jump away.
Oh, and that should do it.
Yeah, the little chew touches. There you go. Choose the right super. Climb him down. And Dubs is your champion for Pressure Point 2025 City of the Wolves. Let's go, baby.
Hey, he wrote it in the name. He was confident with it the whole way. Didn't drop a single game this entire tournament. That's a nice way to win a bracket. Really nice stuff to Dubs.
Absolutely.
Couple stars lost, but no games at all. That's a nice way to win a bracket.
Yeah, definitely showing off your dominating. But hey, City of the Wolves might be done, but that doesn't mean Pressure Point is over. We got some ads for you guys, so, get some food, get some water, use the bathroom, and sit tight while we prepare Street Fighter 6 for all of you guys.
everybody, bow, Danny. The one, if